yes. Fambulem. The world all left now we an. Now we get for try for make it go before. Salon all left now we an. And we sesef. Now we get for make salon go before. Fambulem. We don't come again with another episode of the politics and economics show. Unfortunately, Boku people as just say, including myself, be want for cancel the show, but for the love of the country, and I think say this is a very, very important topic for that we talk about tonight. We really want to watch the debate between Biden and Donald Trump. It starts the same time as the show, so because na me day na the seat, and I'm not able for every watch them in a way I go able thief safe by Coco. But it's all good, Fambul them. I want to say boku thank you for the people that we don't join. And for the one them we na the first tenders for join. My name na Abdul Karim Kargbo. I'm based na Canada. And it's what they do for living. Me na economist. And at the end they help me for taking care of my family. And I tell God thank you for that. So Fambul them, I expect say this particular topic, this main topic tonight, is supposed to be topic where we all for agree say na benefit for Salon, not to just for President Bill, not to just for SLPP, but it will be benefit for Sierra Leone. But unfortunately, the way we Salon done this, so I read some comments them where they research where they look at the different newspaper articles them and all that. I read one where give a different take on it, which may be true. But I feel say at this point we all for just glady. You know, the paper say, well, now because of America, then very strategic. Now because of President Bill try for go talk to Russia, we make the announcement say Russia go help Salon with a nuclear plant for help with electricity and all that. And given the then call them geopolitical tension or competition between US and Russia, so the article make the point say not to because of Salon deserving of the MCC because we know do all the things the way they ask we for do. The paper say even the tripartite, they're not able to see the recommendation yet for determine whether or not it fulfill the democratic principles them way and the cornerstone for like you go able win a compact program under the MCC. For the people that we don't know it in our MCC, now Millennium Challenge Corporation, America put them together with Congress pass them for help developing countries them. Let them able for improve on the democratic principles. So now sort of incentive say if we now hold on to democratic exercises or democratic governance system, we go help una with some development, particularly things them we una they struggle with. And we all know say Salon they struggle with electricity. So now one of the thing and that the developments then that the government be identify because how it happen is I been explained this several times before, but I think Sila just briefly talk about but before I do that, I go encourage we all for let we share because myself they share as we they talk. But yeah, let we share so people can go able for join this. And I don't expect particularly people that within the US and even the one if we know in the US, this debate between Donald Trump and Biden now something we very anticipated. And Baku people they look forward for see the first kind of encounter. So I don't expect what could people for watch. But we want for talk about this issue. So the phone lines they're open right away. But again, as soon as they watch and try for call, I go encourage you for let una share. So everybody we want for participate go able be part of this discussion. So let we basically like you know the phone numbers them. And before I set the stage as to the topics them, this will be the main topic about what it go mean for Sierra Leone. I know say a question we both una go know the answer to. Say for the most part it will be positive, but we all know we politicians them. We a company project here, even though America get for the most part supervise them, but the government na inge for do the bulk of the contract and all that. And we all know, not just Salon, but African politicians, them, the corruption, they allow them for do particular things them we can to development for like the average person benefit. So now that make as think you say, we glad you have, and then another half we try for ask we self how best we go able for see all this implemented so it go benefit the people them way is supposed for benefit when the average person and even business system as a matter of fact, because if electricity they available now the particularly because when they start first with Freetown and environs like the outskirts of Freetown, and I believe say with time then go able roll out to the provinces. But let we say this for help the business system, because now as a business owner and a salon as well, and that kind of creates a huge block in terms of the electricity, because it costs business people a huge amount for operate them business, and then they even push them for either only break even or even loss, because if the economic situation like how it is, so people are not able for afford for buy a lot of things them, and sideway you for able for reduce your cost and let you still maintain that profit margin where you would expect, but the cost go up. So the electricity now one big chunk that we they hit a whole lot of money in terms of for run business and salon. So if this thing happen, and again it get for happen in 5 years, not to say now one time within 1 year we'll see the electricity and all that. No, this now phase according to the contract or according to the assessment, now 5 year project. We Salon we don't win, but the mini compact program under Anescoma that's now be 2016. But because it take 5 years, as it can always be the case, then project here are 5 year projects. So President Beer, in fact, now you see the finish line because then complete in 2021. So the same thing again with this one. Let we say if it starts next year, they don't do all the paperwork and everything. The work starts next year, 2025. Let we say that. So we did look at 2030 for we see the final phase of it, the final outcome of this project. So meaning that get in fact for beyond that President Bill. So now that make we need for really think about that before ever we start for criticize and things say, oh, not a big deal and stuff. This not for the country. This not just for President Bill. Yes, now him champion him and under your administration the same way so as the one way if finalize we President Koroma be win, yes, in a small one, but now him be there as president in the bill for see the final phase of that project today. Now some water projects now some part of Freetown and stuff, but now small money we are not able to take the entire Freetown. So this again, that big one. So now that make I really want to let we focus on this tonight, and let we all engage, and let we talk to the administration and say, well, if the administration listen, what do you go on for tell President Bill how they for manage this and things like that. And I go talk a lot more about it, because me get me on take on it, saying that this now the time where we need the liar till appearance, the Auditor General for resume in work, because me now feel say that tribunal ego found any like one thing in terms of, we all know say that woman they very professional, and to me if really them be find anything against them, therefore be don't publish and therefore don't make them known to the public. So I feel say if President Bill really mean well for the country, now the time this for Brian come back and let it go audit very very thoroughly all the money and how they go spend them. Now only then I go gladdy, because to me, forget the money now one thing, but we all know the past 5 years, and even under Kaba, Koroma, and now President Bill, they don't pour boku money in that country there. And we all know, for example, under President Kaba, we the international money, the international community, including the IMF, World Bank, then put so much money for rebuild Salone. But we think happen. We don't see much of that at all. So it's like plenty of the money then they go now them pocket. So as a result, we want to be very, very careful. We don't get a call already. No know if it is possible now the program they call, but let we take the call. VOS Network. Hello caller, waiting on your name and who say they call we from. What's up? Go ahead, please.
Mr. VOS.
Yes, this now VOS, yes.
Yes, I just add you. I just add you your number because I did hear. Yeah.
So you add VOS to who's for to waiting.
Now what's up? I just add what's up? I did listen to you concern about the money where MMC say that they give for salon. So I just add the number. I say make I try the number in case I get for call, you get for open the line so that I go able to get you through. How they do, bro?
Well, I do fine. Well, the line open already. If you want to get your own input, you can go ahead. Or if you want for wait stay, we don't do some analysis. That's fine as well.
But it's okay. So, it's up to you because now they're ahead of the program.
You go ahead. This African program, Salon program, so you can go ahead and whatever waiting you want for say. And in fact, we get another call where they wait. But go ahead, please. Right. Make your comment. I will give 3 minutes for let you comment on the topic.
That's good. And what I try to say is, let God help we and let God sorry for we, especially the poor one that would do Sierra Leone. Now, right? Okay. As to what they see, to what they go on now country, it really shameful for we. Really shameful. You know, not all side they go say, they say me na Sierra Leonean. When they ask me, they say me na West Africa come out. Which part? And that they just call Freetown because I'm not sabi they I don't lost them. Because to what thing they go on now we country. Them money where President Bill they collect so from MMC, from MTC, from this, that. Now free that they give we on a grant that they grant we will get for pay for that later. That's my number one.
Okay, like quickly clarify that. Where they say grant, it mean na free. Na grant. If we pay back, it will be loan. But this na free, na grant. So Salon no get for payback. And one of the reasons that we make us say we all for gladdy. So
Okay.
this na free money for Salone.
Yes. Why then give this money? Because of what?
Again,
Because I think
let's just clarify. Sorry, and I'll start you time it because you get about 3 minutes. But let's just
yeah.
clarify back. Not all money that they give Salone. Now they help Salone for fulfill this development goal. So the entire project, then they allocate 480 million to this project. So meaning that the disbursement again for be by installment and a 5-year project. So if they don't identify certain aspect and say they want workman them or they want to buy machinery and stuff, and then America will decide now if they forgive the money directly to the contractors or then give the government some money where the government go send them to contractors. So that fine detail they get for come on board later. But the program itself, like not to the entire 480 million, then just they hand over like check, no, not to say they work, not to check that they give the government in that amount they. So I just want for clarify, let people know say not to check that they give the
Okay.
government of all this
Okay.
money.
Okay.
Yes, go
Okay,
ahead.
brother. Yeah,
Yes,
brother. Yes, I
yes.
thank you very much. Me not a politician. I know the APC. I know the SLPP. All what I know, my mama is in Sierra Leone. My mother is in Sierra Leone. My daughter is in Sierra Leone. My family is in Sierra Leone. I don't move Sierra Leone. It's over 20 years now. I did European. I did Europe. Now under Europe, I did survive. But what thing they go on in my country, Sierra Leone, up till now, we are zero. Sierra Leone is zero. If you see Sierra Leone by yourself in picture, even you not go Sierra Leone, the place where you stay in any part of Europe, you will know that Sierra Leone, they are not doing good work. But if they hear this Madabio, this Anespa Kuruma, then they outside and in European world, they boost about 500 youths, they work, they boost Sierra Leone about food, is okay. They boost agriculture, is okay, which I left Sierra Leone, they be sell 60,000 for bag. Until you go 200,000, which is Anes by Kuruma for bag. That time, if I send 50 euro, my mama go buy rice, you go buy rice, you go buy onions, you go buy this. Now 50 euro is just a sheet to them in Sierra Leone. How long would I can save we? Who still will come up at this kind nonsense with Sierra Leone they go past? Because we don't count APC and SLPP again. I not count them because all we see is we just go backwardness. I know you as you introduce yourself, you say they Canada. You know what is Canada? You know, whether the America, you know, whether the Germany, you know, whether the Holland, as long as they're responsible for your family, now they feel the pain. We they feel the pain to what you they see. That money whether they give you show. Not to hold that they dig for we. Mother they don't say they make bridge. They manifesto. The second time, you don't talk am. We don't see people in wear vests na salon. Where the bridge? Where the foundation? Where the foundation? He said they pull angry and people. We don't get 5 years. Immediately angry, they 200. Now the angry don't go to 1 million. And I'm telling you, bro, if this thing where they go on our country, we want people where they Sierra Leone, do not tower grab up, say yes, let we take our country. Would I get paper? Say we come out, we run down, we say we go take our country. Bro, Sierra Leone, even if they are 50 years, we are zero. We are zero. I'm telling
All
you.
right. Well, 3
So
minutes done. So let we give chance to other caller, and thank you so much for your comment.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much for all una desensitize we. Let God bless una. But we have to think twice. Who get paper, no random, no good
I,
cook country. That is
well,
all. So
let
I
not
dey
be
listen to
through
other people
violence.
more.
Yeah, let we give chance to other person. Yeah, let not be through violence. VOS
Yes,
network.
Mr. Kargbo. Yeah,
Yes,
Mr.
caller.
Kargbo, I recall from Virginia. I recall from Virginia.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, brother. And so, waiting you take on the program tonight, sir.
Mr. Kargbo, I dey continue for say this. Thank you so much for get this forum, the VOS family, for let we able for express yourself. We give you assist for let we make sure say democracy prevail. And this is
Absolutely.
a big legacy you don't do because if you not be open this forum here, so like a voice and not go able for your area. And I want to take this opportunity for tell you thank you and your family. A legacy where it will continue. And after 2-3 decades, we must talk say a VOS family be there will be good opportunity for ourselves to go good voice. Thank you so much for that one day.
And thank
And
you to us for weekly call and make your contribution at two states. So you say, let God bless you and your family. Go ahead, sir.
You see, and the thing this will be the glad for. This is a big, huge benefit. If a matter be common our power self, it will solve the light in a big development for that country there. Now the other one, they can now anything but light again. They can't take for other thing back. We all for celebrate this particular news will happen. And we go pray, let God make them accomplish because more like we already come overseas, so the ground and the heat then came on our way. Place skin so warm, we know they before stay better in our country. The ice will go warm until don't come out because the heat. You know, I go and my family will go salon day, it get generator, it go to AC, but at the end of the day, because the light system not be there, if it not be able for say the pass we get for come. So if we get the news there, so it's a very good news. And we'll ask we will let the country will facilitate that one day, they will get light. It's a very huge benefit. I'm not gonna tell you lie, all the time can call. At the same other bill, if you able left that legacy for no more the water and the lights, it's a very good thing. So far again, I'm glad. You know, the thing is we get for love with self in that country that we interrogated one another because we all are the same people and now be in a salon come out and one development in that country day. But a lot of people they look and say Mr. Kargbo in the media where they talk today we favor certain and say Mr. Kargbo na APC we make today say Mr. SFPP. But not to know that the thing that the development in that country they the benefit we don't get overseas is while they establish that we country was in our loved country, love Sierra Leone. So we they ask anybody we for say go facilitate that thing and get the lights, me I will appreciate that one day. Now my main goal. We want light for them that country because light it got a lot of benefit to them. Because we get light, you will get able for study under light, you will think about electronic program them, internet stuff them, all into they go come. That you want. We know all country always will look and bad, we'll make sure say the country then at the drainage, no anandi. Mother Bill in self way so let it try the best for make sure say unite that country day because the country is so divided ever before. Ever before me I be there in that country, I nobody ever know that I'm in the man. We all are the same. But income can so open up now, we can know everybody, you know, which is really bad. Let we try for come together now, unite and face that country, let push that country before. We go to that. I want guess I'll get, you know, we don't want any war, no nothing. What we don't fight one another, we know what we can do. So we'll not for fight for war again. With the hope and pray anybody to facilitate this year so we'll get light system. Me, why the new just know what I see under their line and say, okay, good. One of the big achievements one day. Lord try for unite again. You know, Mama Kone, you don't say dog resign. But we now you see the poor people that I be the talker. Outside now, sovereign country, sovereign country. We need people there for God's sake. What's got proud with the proud? When I get nothing with them proud. And that's why they be talk like say, you know, the money not be no useful. It's very useful. A very important money this week, and so we all for glad it is. I look for even jubilate for this guy money.
Absolutely.
But we don't camp people them we begin say we in a sovereign country, we in a sovereign country. Now make we so be no we salute people because we're so proud, we poor and proud, which is completely bad. You know, but Mr. Kargbo with the country for listening to the program, I appreciate this thing and I'm glad for this money. Let we solve one thing first. Let we not say we solve something in our country, they will begin move from one step to another. Let's start nose give for go class 1, class 2, begin go before. Now, one of the good developments. I'm glad for that. Thank you so much, Mr. Kargbo.
Yeah,
God bless you.
thank
God bless your family.
and thank you too, bro. And you say I'm all. We all are Sierra Leoneans, and this will be something we all for celebrate, regardless of which political party you support. Thank you so much. Let we take additional calls. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name on the side. They call we from, please.
This is Akaiki. I call from Maryland.
Hello, bro. Thank you so much for we call. And waiting on you take on the program tonight, sir. Go ahead, please.
I have to start by thanking this second caller. I don't kind people that they mean well for our country. You know, now so people have talk. That first guy who called from Europe is extremely negative about the country. Well, we have to tell God thank you for the money. I just pray God see the purpose for which the MCC get that money, the light. I hope say we pray say they use them because Salon are 63 years. We don't pass 63 years and some months. This light problem, a problem. If God touch the politician heart, or we pray may God touch the heart, may they use our money. But I believe say again, maybe the MCC go monitor that money for say they use them for the purpose for which they give the money, which is light, you know. Yeah, I go call Virginia, God bless them. I wish that so everybody will call her. We all get with sentiments, but salute for big for we all for salute for being main focus. That guys, and anybody who call on them program now they talk say me I know the SLP, I know the APC. The first party they call on the day, you know. Because as they continue for talk, you know, sir, and the other guy, he begins to say, me I know the APC, I know the SLP. They say everything bad for the country. You say you picking the in Mama Daddy, they go which bad, even though you in Europe, you people in Daddy, you know, and that's not good. And I don't get much for say today. Then they are big today, not do like I do last week. Two guys them in the dominate the program last week. Bad one. We don't be able to get people in for call back. They are big, but thank you for your program. I'll continue for Love Salon. Thank you very much.
Okay, so how you say then dominate? Me, they just pick calls them. So,
no, yeah, that guy, there's like one guy. So I think I'm in James. You argue today.
Oh, okay. Well,
you know?
Yeah, well,
you know,
I can always like
argue. You know, for the angle playing, let him continue for arguing.
Okay.
And the other guy back, one other power back where I think I'm in the second to last call.
No, Naina be the last. Naina be the last one. I just used the opportunity for clarifying.
If you give somebody bonus 1-2 minutes, good. But like 5, 6, 7 minutes, you know.
Absolutely.
But thank you.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much as always. Thank you, bro. All right, it look like say the calls then they come. Let we continue for take them because this is something we want for like Sierra Leoneans them all come together and give their own advice. So let we go to the calls them. WhatsApp, go ahead, please. What's your name? No side call we from.
Hello, Mr. Kargbo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good morning. Nice seeing you again. Anyway, I missed your program for quite a while though. I'll follow later on anyway. Me and Ahmed, I come from UK.
Okay, that explains it because UK now it cannot be too late. But I
can always like for following, and I really go with the analysis and the patient way you get. I really admire you. Anyway, thank you very much for that. You know, I know sometimes they say the truth and they analyze issues them, but a lot of people can come up to say, well, anyway, that's their opinion. And I like you for that kind of patience. You get that patience anyway. And that patience to forget as Sierra saying.
Yeah. We try for practice with what they preach. We preach democracy.
Yeah, that's true. That make me actually from the one I declare myself. You know, I wish I I could be like you. Kind we they address issues, but it's fine anyway. I can learn a lot. Okay, and if we all do so for point out issues and when the wrong is done and we say and say it wrong. When somebody do something good, we say and say good. We'll go before. So that I forget about region, party business, me I'm from the north, south. Some of we not grow like that, we not savvy that. Because of course across with Kono, Pikide, Mende, Limba, that United Nations growth will people and bring we come up. So today if I go check I go na Daru, Tongo, I get a warm welcome because the people they do good. So many people who all go school, maybe they pay for. So that I go on the same thing. So so the world actually is diverse. So for practice that it will be fine. Anyway, but they go to my topic. You see, I know a lot of people they get so much hope. No, shall no longer this MCC money. More could like reflect back where this party kind of power where they begin dance for MCC up to today. We don't see any headway. This one, okay, they say they don't approve we don't know if I don't get the money or so. But me own feeling, me own thinking. As far as I know, than a Madabio, if anybody feels safe, he able to change that country, he able to transform that country towards development. That person will go back to bed and sleep again and dream. Because we not just was small me people then working at the military. And know me brother and still in at the military. And know whether not this guy, you look at his trajectory, look at his records, not to possible developmentally oriented. Then people there, they don't get so many projects there, so many live projects. Them electrical projects and Escoma don't sign some some Lebanese guys who are based in UK now, based in America, this Malele. If you go to the African space, all of the revolution, they are not today projects anymore. Not today projects, they American Finance Corporation where they give them money there. But where the light as they talk today. This guy don't tell you about Econ, light, forthcoming. This guy don't tell you about say solar energy power where they don't just I don't know bring come somewhere else where. More could not be carried away by then we can see them publication there about this money being this, but that's all this government. These guys are not get anything where they will develop even this money given to them. The people are still struggling because we don't see so many white elephant projects there. So more could not be carried away. It's sad anyway if you talk so some people say, I mess alone go before this is not good news. Yes, but when they look at the trajectory, let's look at where we're coming from again. Now, this will not the land. We only look at issues also will come from, we cook for conclusion, you go for be better tomorrow. Now, if you want to be better tomorrow, you go for look at today. You go for look at today because the preparation, we're not there. It's a country like Sierra Leone chief election. Up to today, we are struggling to find results. Tell me, whose government, whose philanthropists, whose body will go put money by then kind government and they will now do finance, whose confidence will that project they then get, whose effect will then go get. This is the thing. Democracy at play now. If we don't election, just like Liberia, Senegal, the thing normal, everything. Like the talk so we see say yes, the writing is clear on the wall. There is light on at the end of the tunnel because it clearly shows. But up to today, we are struggling to find results. Mama Kone become other months now. He's telling me she's not going to go for second time, one for resign. Things are just heating up. The youth are very angry. Tell me whether we'll go put money per then kind house alone days right now. I know you do economics. I know you economic analysis. I don't follow it for long. You know it's not development. Believe in me, this one is not. I don't think that this money even is going to be for Madabio. Even if Madabio go for the next 4 years, they're not going to forget this boss this money under this government until maybe when things change. Me and me own thinking and view and based on the projects where I don't read about, where I don't find out, and where I don't see them. They do anything towards them projects and they all become white elephants. So now I know it's sad for a reader where some people they will talk not for the condemn, but it's not a condemn. Me and you feeling that. Anyway, thank you very much, Mr. Kargbo. Thank you once again.
And thank you for your analysis. I just want to set the record straight. And Escoma not get nothing to do with this one though. This based on the improvement in governance system according to the MCC criteria. So you get the minimum criteria for let you qualify.
Mr. Kargbo, hold on for me, please. I want to get that clear. Minimum improvements in governance. This government.
Mm-hmm.
With this government and get any development in governance system.
Well, again, if they follow through, I know not all the programs I be sort of don't go through the MCC scorecard, how they work. So not to in that development like compared to America standard. No, the standard where they compare Salone then get categories. So now that category there, we even get Afghanistan, we get Venezuela, we get plenty of them countries. Then we then say they struggle. So then get they look at then country then they based on the economy of like the then call them G again. I know I for go too technical now.
I understand that. If you do analyze that projects at one point, I follow that anyway. I follow that because the ranking based on the level we deal with other countries. Them, I follow that. Initially, we don't analyze that. But even that one to me still gets a question mark based on which they feel, which would they face, and compared to the other countries and then they happen they actually because when I say maybe other terrorism acts and stuff and that where we know they're at war and stuff, but we see governments they jail people and they kill their own people and killing terrorists. So then that governor now that's what they look at. Probably say they get a lobbyist group who they try for making them clean their up. But me, nobody not go fool me say, Madabio in governance system is better than even Afghanistan. I believe them.
Okay, well, again, let we take them as is. The MCC, they don't set their own criteria, and Salon meet at least the minimum of their criteria there, and then select Salon, and now they don't approve Salon, so let we take them. But I want to make them clear, say, UNESCO man, not get nothing for do with this at all.
Okay, that's fine. They approve them, but I mean, no say they're not going to disburse that money at this point in time. I'm not sure under this government. Make you approve them, but I'm not sure they're going to disburse this money.
No, they go disburse on a 5-year project. I just to explain. I don't know when you join, on a 5-year project. All the MCC compact, now minimum of 5-year project. So once they finalize everything and kind of commence, then they start for disburse the money. And
now that's how they say, but not to, I'm not saying with disburse them, but as far as me I understand and what I know, not to if you're not going to for disburse under this government, because if because of this government even a waste. Nobody will get lights and free to still.
Let we stay tuned. And as that develops,
we'll keep following it up anyway. But for me, I know say they're not then go to approve and go take some signatories and stuff. But in order for take we anywhere because we don't not to this government. They're full of white elephant projects. Then thank you very much, Mr. Dabo.
Thank you very much, Brother Ahmed. Long left and day, and I'll take additional calls. Thank you. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and who side they call from, please?
Yeah, Mr. Kargbo, how are you?
I did do well, Brother James. How are you?
I did do well. Mr. Kargbo, I hope.
You know
last
what?
week if you get someone did that, say because of disaggregated data, MCC don't they have discontinued this whole thing. You are so believing that. You say, you as a presenter, some of us have tremendous respect for you. As the advisor, you don't be part of the news. You be presenter of the news rather than be part of the news. But I tell me, brothers and sisters, all for benefit from yes, sir.
Yeah. And I recognize your voice, but let people understand who that they call and say they call from, please. And I go try not to argue you tonight because it look like say they can't deliberately for derail the program because they make accusation here and there. If you
the program last week, he come out and tell me say MCC don't council for almost $500 million for don't get free. That's what you say because of this aggregated data, and I knew the thing I processed, and the process not be done it. But let me call.
So now that
let me just
and the last start you time. And then again, I'm not gonna argue you, but I will set the record straight after, and you can call back because you're always the misinform people as to what I say, and you are very
I hope people they listen. They go listen to you recording last week.
Okay. You go listen. You go listen to him. You go listen to him.
Let I just educate you with brothers
Larry
and
set you
sisters, we
time,
don't know
and
about
then
thank you.
and then
This money is not coming to SLPP government. This money now a process now because of the good governance, the reduction of corruption, they get criteria away SLPP, and as like come win the compass, where they will give we 50 million for improve of water facility and alone. So it have been a process. We might have you now can win the big compass. So we as Sierra Leone we're entitled or we now the border approved and the border approved. But again for kind of parliamentary, they not done it. They not done it. The border approved a process. But what is this money they do for Salon? They don't work on a project, they don't send out, and they don't approve the project. That means say, if you now your village, there are going to be a transformer according to the project document. There are going to be a transformer all over or most part of Sierra Leone, so that electricity time to come, if you're able to provide electricity for your people, then you will provide electricity for 2 or 3 people there and put on national degree where in the income they can in your pocket. Like what Malabi has done within these 2 weeks for electricity, if any government we don't focus in attention for electricity, we should not be going back to electricity. If Malabio can solve the problem of electricity in that country, a big gain. A big game and a blessing to all who already live now. Who gonna start again? We're not going able to live without electricity. Then a cost saving for you, a cost saving for all. Which one be you? You don't really put attention on that, and we are achieving it. Remember, the plant it costs about 4 million, more than 4 million. 400 million 1 week ago. Look about the hospitals Malabio is building. Almost every children will get head post. Almost every district will get referral hospital right now. And they try for really recruit more nurses. We are moving from volunteer nurses to nurses. They are not well paid, but a trained and qualified nurses that they pay and they go hold it to tax. So that so improvement will come. Now they don't declare say within these 5 years there will be no ferry crossing at Salon, and they are working on it. Manual is almost in completion. They not apart all those ferry crossing at Salon will become obstacle for our movement. They work on those things. Yes, at 5 years. And within these 5 years, what matter be around do, I believe say, if we all work together, it will improve Salon. That's what one government will be.
Okay.
And the look at the legislation. Okay,
Right.
sorry, I will call back if you give me chance.
Yes, please call back, yeah. And I will try for set the record straight. And for whatever reason, I'm not able to understand what's your strategy. You know, as I can always say, with the practice, what will they preach? We they preach democracy. So meaning that even somebody will disagree with you, now forgive a chance. But you now, not too more of disagreeing, you they disagree with me. You they deliberately mislead people them, say something where I not even say. And you either they do it deliberately or you simply just not know how to listen. You get a sort of listening skill deficit. Again, this is not to insult, yeah, my brother, but you they do them over and over, and again, I not one for like that can slide. So people they not think say not true what you they say. But you they derail the program. Like when you talk, so you don't talk all the good things the way the president, the government they do and stuff, which is fine. So do them, continue for do them. But not come now, yeah, oh Mr. Kargbo, you say this, you say that. Ustema said and cancel the MCC because of what you talk. I make her repeatedly na yeah. exactly waiting then the press release they were then put and the conditions them. I even talk say Salon get a last lifeline on the tripartite. But it just happens say you probably because of maybe your political affiliation make you so anyway, la respect you. I want for you strong adjectives than I am. Not to vex and vex. So you just annoying and frustrating. Where we they try for push the country go before, you they come and twist things them naya. Yeah, I beg, before you come naya, go back and they listen to it in they say. If sometime because of whatever reason or you distracted before you say anything, yeah. And by the way, la pause the calls them and la just show something where we promised last week. Say I go show people them about the allocation, the quota where Kone announced 11.9%, and I show now how it calculates that. And I be promise una say I go show una the actual the act where now the Public Elections Act of 2022. Let us show now say it did it. How for calculates that formula the formula how for calculates the quota. It did not the act, not to Abdul Karim make them up. It did not the act. So let us show una now that particular side where it did not the act. And you same brother James, you argue me unnecessarily when you don't even get a clue of waiting did not the act, but you just they pretend like you know it all. And una the dangerous. I don't know waiting a you qualification in terms of you academic, but una the I go consider it very dangerous educated people them. We deliberately they mislead people them. People that will not go school will probably not sabi for interpret them things then they mislead them. So fumble them again, I be making clear saying I go do that. Me I strongly believe in integrity. Okay, if I wrong, I realize say I wrong, no question about that. I go come and apologize. Me a human being, I'm not perfect. But this is something we repeated. I don't read them several times. And I be very much determined and really 100% sure of what they say. And let's show now the Public Elections Act. Dear, I know say the phone lines them busy, but let we go through this and put this to bed. Yeah. So Fambul Lemona see na yeah for sure na say na the act this and any of una we get una go realize say indeed this na the Public Elections Act. I just want for sure how you they able sometimes brother James no sabi this and how you they able by PDF like this kind document how you they quickly search for something. So we go quickly search for 11.9% and see if it in this document. And then we dey search the on the head and then it go carry go usai the formula day. So let we take them steps then they fumble them. There, wanna be patient with me and I go, go through that. So the first thing first, let go to for FEN, the 11.9%. So now, yeah, when you click on the search kind of symbol, type 11.9%, and then you click on enter. You press enter by your keyboard, and the information will come, the error will come. A kind of what I go do because it look like say on another see the error. So let us switch to another screen. So we go capture the entire screen. So una go see the error where they come up after we hit the find. So una patient with me fambulem, because again, credibility very, very important na ya. I know say Bokof una can say, oh well, this guy but na Sierra Leonean. So we get for him the chance. So now that make I want for him the chance, and like it make a kind of full of himself. Sorry for say that, but I just want for again, not to disrespect, but just no more for like if you did do and deliberately, let you stop. Because we know they for the sake of it, we didn't have for help a country. So as a result of that, you get for be respectful, not come deliberately and derail the program because of in the name say you want for derail the program. No, let we know they accept that fumble them. So now that make I want for make them very clear for show people them waiting now the correct within the particular act. So this na the act. I don't care. I don't bring and come na a different screen we go able to show clearly within the act say, and if I dey check, let una dey see wetin I dey do na the screen. So I just want for make that very clear. So una sef go see wetin they go on as I dey present am. So now that make I really want for like una see wetin I dey do. So this now the act, and now let we sort of type the 11. So 11.9%, 11.9%, and enter. Okay, it looks small, but that error message there, una we familiar with this kind of approach, it dey make am clear say no match were found. So 11.9%, they nowhere that this document at all. The Public Elections Act, did it. So again, I be challenge Mr. James or Brother James, say let it do that. So now let we check for the 100, and it go carry go through the and then I go show now. So one, it gets about 7 sideway 100 day. So this side, I want for like una see very clearly, like reduce some small na ya. Okay, so I hope una they see. So la show una waiting this part clearly say me fumble them again. This I'm not gonna take too long na ya at all. So given waiting at the show una na ya, una go kind of see say la go back to this, because I want to go straight to that part there, just that section there. If una they read this section, we say formula for allocating seats under the district block representation system. Una see? This is not the Public Act. The Public Act is show the formula where corner be supposed for use for like allocate the seats them na parliament. That's not Abdul Karim acto. I no get no answer. So let's read them for now. And not a long reading. They are patient with me, please. So it say number 1. The basis of allocating seats to political parties under the district block representation system will be the total number of valid votes. The total number of valid votes cast in each district, thereafter referred to as the total district votes. Una see, number 1. The thing where you they take into account is the total number of valid votes. ECSL, the formula where they use, I be shown now, and not even come close to that. But then go show now exactly how. So it continues to say the total district votes will be obtained by adding up the valid votes from all the polling stations in the district. That's the number one. So the number two, for some reason, okay. So the number two is in this explanatory note, the example used is that this now the example where I want for Leona pay attention, because the example they show exactly how to calculate them. I will begin. In this exemplary note, the example used in that is that 6 political parties named A, B, C, D, E, and F competed for a total of 6 seats in a particular district, hereinafter referred to as district seats, and that the total district votes were 172,885. So 172,885. So the total vote by this example. And this number of seats, now 6 seats. By this example, where then are the Electoral Act. Not Abdul Karim Act, the Electoral Act. So number 3, the total number of valid votes cast for each political party separately, hereinafter referred to as the party votes, will be ascertained. Let us assume that the votes obtained by the 6 parties are as in the table below. So, which is very, very good. I was very impressed where they give this example. But it's so pain me that they don't adhere to the formula and the example where they give. So this is not the example, me brother. I speak particularly to Brother James. Okay? And now, la highlight as I read Fambulem. La highlight for Leona no sa read. So this part where I highlight so, it say, it is, I'll drag this out here. Okay. It is to be noted that when the party votes are added up, they should always give the same total as the total district votes. They should always give the same total as the district votes. So now they specify how you do the calculation and get A, B. In each district, the number of votes that a political party requires to be allocated one seat will be determined by dividing the total district votes by the district seats. Brother James, I hope you did listen. The total district votes by the district seats. The number of votes so determined will hereafter be referred to as the threshold or quota of votes. The threshold or quota of votes can be obtained in 2 ways. Brother James, go back and listen to me recording. I make it clear, say now 2 ways you do this. According to the Act, it talk about 2 ways. La drag am up so I go see. So the first way, la highlight them. And I'll be sure una this clearly. So the first way, how you calculate the threshold as a percentage of the total district votes. To get the percentage, divide 100% representing 100% of the district votes by the district seats. In this example, if you divide 100 by 66, the number of seats being competed for by the political parties, the result will be 66.66% of the threshold or quota of the votes. Expressed as a percentage, the threshold or quota of votes can easily be obtained for each district before the elections, as soon as the total number of seats for each district is known. So, Brother James, Usai has said something wrong last week. So the same formula I be show you last week, show the audience. Say you did divide 100 by the number of seats. Forget the quota system or the threshold. Not 11 point that rubbish way Kone put out. This is in the act. The second method as actual votes. In this case, divide the total district votes by the district seats. In this example, if we divide 172,885 votes, being the total district votes, by 6, being the number of district seats, the result will be 28,814 votes as the threshold or quota of votes. This can be done only after the elections when the total district votes are known. So this now the final side where I go read, where I go rest my case. And probably I will just allow una. For any time Brother James come and try for disrupt una, I go left una for deal with them in una own way. So this last part, it is to be noted, however, I dey slow the reading for like a sync now we brother and ace. It is to be noted, however, that in both instances, the result is the same as 28,814 votes represents 16.66% of 172,885 votes. So me fumble them. This are exactly from the Elections Act, the Public Elections Act. So una tell me if not a violation of the act, where all of a sudden Kone decide for take the total number of seats of district when at 16, it divide them by 135, where now the total number of seats, and then it come with 11.88%. Where if you round them up, now 11.9%. Now the very act, it make it clear, say two ways. And I show now, saying you divide 100 by the number of seats. When you do that, the total number of seats, when you times them by the threshold, it will give 100%. But now attempt for times 11.9% by all the number of seats by district. For both, for example, the district, now the seats, now 12. So multiply 11.9% by 12. If you know go get past 100%. Kono, now 10 seats. Multiply 11.9% times some by 10 if you know go get more than 100%. Not just that, I mean, you try for talk about, oh, Kone no broke any law and stuff. I tell you, I give one example and I rest my case. And this, I don't get anything for proof other than for just read what's in the Elections Act. With the Public Elections Act. show the formula for use. And for the fact say, then show the formula for give the parliamentarians them clear understanding as to what they mean by this. So now let us show una some of the implications. Okay, just one example of the implication. And they turn me face for just like agreeable for show una. So let us show una both district. If we use the proper, again, the proper formula, even though not a huge change, SLPP for still get the majority, but enough for we get all the seats now bowl. So Fambulem, this now the bowl result. Okay. So according to this, the number of again, I not be one for spend too much time on this, but I just again for me, I always want for practice within I preach. Una see na ya? So this nabo, the last column is say attained minimum threshold of 11.9%. We done they wrong. It's not supposed to be the minimum threshold. So according to the formula where they na the act, the Public Elections Act, according to that formula, it says for divide 100, you divide them by the number of seats, where in this case, both the number of seats are 12 seats. So when you divide 100, you divide them by 12, fumble them, you forget 8.33%. So if they be take the correct formula, APC get 9.79%, where the threshold, the correct threshold for Bo for BB 8.33%. So that not tell una say APC for be get. Given the number where them publish, not to the number me, they try to argue whether it's correct or not to. The number where them publish, it show clearly say, based on the formula, now the Public Elections Act, if then be use the correct formula, APC for be get 1 seat na bow. I go rest my case. Again, this not to for defend APC. I just the time for make the point because I tell una say if also therefore be go according to the proper process of proportional representation system, Charles Magai in party for be get 1 seat na corner. I be explain that to now, but I'm not gonna go through all that formula. Then 2 points here I don't make. I shall say for sufficient for we border let it know say corner broke the law. It broke a contradict itself and a kind of go against the Public Elections Act, given the numbers them we it publish. And given the number of people where he put in parliament. Because again, a simple math, 11.9%. When you multiply them by the number of seats for each district, plenty of them go above 100%. So how you go allocate seats or you allocate seats them with more than 100% of the total vote. How? How that possible? If not a cookish, mad, and disgraceful one at that. So my brother, I know say yes, like where they come strongly, but as Sierra Leonean, that's not disgrace. Something was shameful. And Corner I made for understand say na man way I don't know who say he get in degree because to me it look like say it gets little or no experience in this kind of work because otherwise Passy Apple say do one deliberately because he thinks say he will get away with it. Maybe then there will be a possible explanation. But the point where I make naya is then kind mathematical error. To me, not to even error safe. I will call them because it looked like something deliberate. a cookish formula for decide and then discourage smaller parties. Because like I say, if we go strictly according to the PR process correctly, Charles Magai forget one seat. Now, Kono, we down there for don't increase the number of parties them. So I go rest my case, Mr. I hope say for the people them we get confused. I try for be like go slowly so una go will get very clearly as to the point where they make now. And I hope say this will help una. So again, like una just get this very, very clear. Okay. So I want for continue with the program and let we continue for take calls them. And as a matter of fact, I see one we brother, they say now very few people them they online now, and think say this program too boring. You see the problem. So again, for put set the record straight. You did think about being boring. You're not glad you want to educate the Sierra Leoneans them something where we opposition them fail for do, and now you they say, oh, feel say boring. So again, I no go kind of get into then distraction here because we not all where they can for distract this program is very clear. Either they don't pay una just not good for the country. Simple. Anyway, let we continue for take a call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. What's your name and where you call from, please?
Yes, good evening, Mr. Kargbo. This is Nabendu from Kansas.
Hello, Madam Bendu. Thank you so much for what you call. And what's your name you take on the program?
Thank you for all you do. Thank you for all you do. One thing I want to assure you, where I will say clearly, this program is not only informative, it's a lot of education that is leading out. So with that being said, would we want for land, go land, and would we want for get information, go get information, Mr. Kargbo. Okay, going to the program now. The MCC money, where they don't approve, me personally want to say, not so based on matter view in performance only. The sorry way the American people they're sorry for the people of Salon. Now it based on not so this month this money don't not so yesterday this money been approved. They don't give you this money. They don't say they will give you this money. But look, waiting is done. So look how long it takes before we even don't get approved. And you know how they link this money in approval. So it's not just how well Madabio is doing, how gracious he is and everything. Low left that for the history for prove that. But may I take on this money, waiting I want for them we all get out of this. The government don't the daddy we them for put this money in hand. Let them get accountability and transparency. If they don't already deploy or employ somebody with a master sabi for let them do this electricity business, me feel say by now, therefore don't get one. Just for example, where Ebola money being come, then talk say, oh, this money are now for healthcare and everything. Look how Ebola exposed with healthcare. Well, the Ebola don't look who's elected. Waiting with healthcare be even today. That money didn't make any impact? I don't think so. But what we will say, at the end of the day, let we not call ACC for they can show we how they spend the money. European Union can monitor the project then. So I hope the way America they give this money, they will put a watchdog with a monitor how this money is being spent. Now, Sierra Leoneans the money, not so SLPP money, not so government money. Now the Sierra Leoneans they're sorry for. All along they talk say we get 37% of electricity in the country, which that is not true. Where the people they come they do their own analysis and then get their own record the way they keep. So waiting at the show will not ever get them from any of the politicians. So I hope that this will be one thing where they will try to save the neck and state and let them throw in a lot of accountability and transparency to the people of Sierra Leone. Thank you so much, Mr. Kargbo. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
And thank you as always, Madam Bendu, for your contribution. And we truly appreciate your call as always. So let me take another call. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and also the call from, please. What's up? Go ahead, please. Yes, what's up? You doing? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. VOS.
Okay, I go take Mr. VOS. This is Abdul Karim.
Yeah, you get TTP. Come on, talk. You get weird. You say voice of saloon. Now, Mr. VOS, Mr. Kargbo.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Again,
Yes.
not
I
to
dey follow up. Listen,
Yeah,
I
go
don't call back. I think I mean the first caller.
Yes. Go
Why
ahead,
call?
please.
Right. You see, one thing what they disturb, I depend look at program for me, two of me phone them, even the tablet, then they on. We all are Sierra Leoneans. We all know Ura Komo Kabala, Binting, Mina Binting a Komot, Potloko district, Usa Abbas Bundu, Pokari, Abbas Bundu, will be then as Speaker of the House. Now that Komot. Right? Okay. We all are Sierra Leoneans. We all know the pain where they go. What they undergo? What they make them program and now learn who they learn. Me they talk what they pain me. And they talk what they see. And they try to address the third caller. That third caller will tell me say me no get mama, I shall get mama, me na APC, me na this. You know what they undergo? All man they give him points. Give him points. Okay. Now, from what they saloon, I be ready but bumbuna. Hydro power. We not get na salon. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, please. I know
Bumbuna.
you. Go ahead.
Yes, bumbuna. We dey about that. We get hydro. Not a salon today. Right. Why all tell we they go big other side? So they would already say like they bring lights. Now water key. It then at the water, they not pay them. I don't know how they call them. I don't know how they call her issue Isaac this. I don't know how they call her. Now under Madabio in regime, would I this thing? Why would they go big all time? How much mineral to get na salon? Why would not get paid? I'm proud of this guy, Terrawari. Now Burkina Faso. I'm proud of him. That guy been there France. He been there France. Now he go pull out. He pull out. All this election business where they go and read, where they go and mix, it is gone. Tripartite, it is gone. Salon people, if we want to country, Lord grab, Lord take a country. Lord do the best thing. Enough is enough. Boss, I'm telling you, enough is enough. If we want to country, Lord take a country. Back. Would I get paper? Lord Rondon who said, what in Germany say una demonstrate in Germany. You the Holland una demonstrate. You the America una demonstrate. But now this the point we Sierra Leoneans. What then they say they demonstrate, then they say no, then they say this. I talk. I'm not calling them. Now they can't tell me say me na APC. You know the suffer how they suffer. The then kind man them there will be say, look at the other Williams where they can read the one election program. Look what he can't tell you. You will not talk. Now he can't tell you for distract the program. We get people who get some reluctant Sierra Leonean there. Who don't old, who them brain don't fade na Europe. They need a grief for understand for follow up with the right thing. Where the other man talks something, and they go try for talk other thing for distract the program. This is bad for we Sierra Leoneans. Lord Lekuse first.
All right. Well,
Lekuse. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, thank you very, very much, bro.
If you don't let this habit, bro, it's bad. Look what now supposed for carrying for we election. Senegal does not make the election. Liberia does not make the election. The Bobo they talk because they do it to the right way. But we Sierra Leone, what they told you, that they told you. Look what the person they can distract you now. Now they can read election result per week. Oh, don't take 1 year per election.
That's okay. And let me take other calls. So let me hear from other people. And
Okay,
thank you
bro.
so
I
much.
dey follow you up. Yes, I dey follow you up, bro.
Right, absolutely. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and you say they call you from, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kargbo.
Hello, brother. So, go ahead, please.
Yes,
Make
yeah.
2 minutes.
Well, I mean, Ahmed again. Thank you very much once again, because this analysis today, you really make, now I pay attention to it and I understand now very much and very well. Although, if you don't say this, from the day when the election done, you really take your time and analyze and you point out these issues. These are some of the issues that with the opposition, even at parliament, therefore challenge. Even before they go to parliament. Therefore, but we get greedy people them. Now politics, Mr. Kargbo, all about themselves. Because they know what they go there. Even though they know say the country they in chaotic way, manner, they don't care. Because they are receiving money. They receive salary. They're looking for buy fuel. Then get all them coupon there. The common man, they continue for suffer. Now then kind politicians they are today, we get. Because this present government, what they do, when you know say they talk for them, they give money, they get people who then they work on underground na the other parties them. We don't see civil society then they beg for portfolio. We don't see the other parties, they all before the election, they amalgamate themselves to support the bill. Imagine the election, because first way election don't do like first round, second round they go say party then they join together for support one party or whatever. But imagine the before the election, they all mobilize themselves. Then they hope say they can't get the jobs and stuff, and then can't greedy people they will get. What you explain so is clear from the onset. When you don't explain this one before, I go through myself, look at this thing mathematically. The ECSL Electoral Commissioner is wrong in calculation, and all of what you say so, it is right in the 2022 Election Act where they bring come even is there, but he failed for go with the Election Act. He now go your way and he's still stubborn that I'm not going to give you any results. There is nothing, no say, no law, no day. What about best practice like YouTube, don't they mention? But we still get people, we say they elect Salon, we say they're not Salonian, then they come misinterpret you even. Now this can piss me off even why carries of them guys here. Even though you try for be simple, explaining the theory to them, even the layman, where even get basic mathematics to understand what they talk. Because this is rogue. This is a criminal act with a Siam. How about that? Why you go support the wrong thing? I read one book, Carlos Cipolla. He talk about stupidity. And when you read that book, you really know say the way you define somebody, the way now it doesn't matter if you get PhD or you get a bachelor or whatever, PhD or whatever education you have, but you can still become stupid. In a sense, you see the wrong, you support them. And you they support the wrong, you know the gain, and the other people then they still they suffer, the majority they suffer, you say don't get any gain. So that kind of policy referred to us as stupid people. The law of stupidity. The basic law of stupidity, Carlos Cipolla. If you type and Google, you see the book. I buy it from Amazon. So it just tells you human character. Also, he talk about banditry. We don't have a bandit. He push way in the try for do bad to push for making gain. But the stupid person in worse than a society, in dangerous than even the bandit, because in the support to wrong and the gain. And the people in the suffer, they say no the gain. So it's like a destroyer. Now the city now this particular government here. We get certain people they're just there for propagate the wrong thing they say. They know they better some then they gain, but indirect some they know even better. They know they gain nothing. And the majority of the people they suffer again. So then just they know more they allow the support for nothing. Then they cause problem, they know they know the benefits, you don't know the benefits. Which is wrong.
Yeah, but I'm call we back. Because
thank you very much.
Lem.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, and God bless. Thank you. Now, again, Fambulem, this not something we I don't like how they will say, a time or for, because we know very well, the majority of the people in our salon, I use the word majority because when you look at the numbers, them, either they support APC and SLPP, even though them people and they then supporters then feel say 100% Sierra Leoneans them for either BAPC or SLPP. But we the independent, and again, not to something where they apologize for, we the independent, with the people that will not believe in APC or SLPP, we very few. So at the talk several times, my brother, you were the sort of talk about the numbers now VOS be they rack up the numbers them where at one point some people then feel say VOS where go back and watch VOS where during the election where they analyze and stuff people then say VOS for go base na bo because na SLPP station. So where we come now for analyze and their analysis then they go against the SLPP, and the SLPP then say VOS na APC. So now, we they go at both them two parties, we're not good for Salon in my opinion. So we know they expect, forget them kind of numbers that will be they get before. I'm not waiting for do if not the numbers them I care about. I just need for bash one party. And they get the other party supporters then go come in drove. So they are big. And again, I know they do this for a living, okay? And they do them for impact knowledge. That's not the essence of VOS. I get me day job, so they are big. And for some reason, I just want a God. It's so unfortunate to this my brother. I know I know I'm for kind of give him too much attention, but I just emphasize how short-sighted and probably dangerous it be. So tell me, where you they say a class size of 9 go be very boring to both a teacher and a school picking them. So tell me, you go prefer for let you picking attend a class size of 100 people them where the teacher lousy they calculate math like this say 11.9 times 12 now 100 now that, now that oh my good, so now that kind of class they you attend probably yes, sometimes you your math now this then teach you. And that's if at all na salon you go school, that by itself not a disgrace to salon education for like you do math like this. Oh my god. Some of them are just big disgrace in that country they. Big disgrace. And we na VOS with the practice what they preach. So you see, with all the kind of dumb comments the way people like you they make, we still they allow you. That's not democracy. Definitely. So, me brother, again, if you don't get something good for write about, please, it better let you just listen. Because this you they expose you. So imagine if you begin to read this. You begin to read this. After where I don't make them clear. Where I believe say class 6 speaking self, the way I explain them so for able to understand say the math is calculated wrongly. So instead of like you don't need for publicly accept because of your party affiliation where you care about more than the country, but for the right then tier where you begin you fumble and go get access. And then, oh my goodness. So some of una, what una done? I should say, na APC, I'm SLBB supporter. Where APC come, now una go they kind of, they say all them here where APC they
Hello?
say. Yes, VOS network. Hello caller, what's your name and who side they call you from, please?
Yeah. Mr.
Mr. Kargbo, at the call from Virginia, but at the drive, I don't know if they get me clear.
Yes, they get you, but again, you need for drive carefully though, bro. But yeah, they get you. Go ahead, please, with your comment.
Yes, and they take me time because most times this program, I would definitely do that. I can miss your analysis. I can't miss for contribute to the VOS because these are the only program this way. I believe say it's a legacy for the country. So I'll go for drive and contribute or drive and listen to the program.
Yeah, so just drive safely, okay? Please.
So Mr. Kargbo, I just want this opportunity to encourage you and the entire team to not lose hope. Yes,
No, we're not gonna lose hope. We're not gonna lose hope. To me, in fact, then I not cut you out, bro. They even and they even motivate me, thinking to say, them politicians are terrible, no question about it. So, and then people are now they want the way they benefit some of them, and some of them they even benefit self. Now the fact say maybe
Hello?
they feel say oh now the same region or whatever without no ideology, and that's make it so sad. And again, to me, anybody we want in substance challenge me. I'm not perfect, but challenge me. I did do me research before I come here. So go ahead, please. Let no interrupt you. Go ahead, bro.
No.
But
I did contribute for the land
we're not gonna be discouraged.
Your program now teach we don't know for we know. If we don't know, it is still a make let and know more, which is a very blessing for we. I will tell you that one day it's a big blessing for your program okay to listen. You know, the problem would happen to a country, we always look to the tribe, we look to a region, we look to a brother, we look to papa them or whatever. We and say now this have to follow. We not go for tell people that say the right thing. Doing the two books that would follow when the Bible, some of the time when Jesus Christ become, they look and they crucify him. The Muslim they will talk more because I know God as a Muslim, where prophets come, then we have to crucify me when I will go Medina. And a day we say no Sabia, they go establish first the religion. So we don't know the value for gets you. But like we know you value one, and make we go continue for encourage you for continue for teach we because now our old teach we will understand. It don't reach a stage now, the country don't civilize, for God's sake. We need for the change. We need for the tell the people like said and do bad, we tell them. I mean, I want for the see the people from the power sit down boldly come at the media, waiting and do bad, and come and say we do bad, and then ask for forgiveness, we move on. Now in our life, we already they make mistake all the time. You know, if you make mistake, then tell you say a mistake, tell for those go and do the right thing and push. But if it then tell you, then you not follow like ignorance. You already know. So we need to come to one. No matter what it happen, we need to come to one. We need to unite. If we not unite, the country not go fine. Even matter be defend am very difficult because young people are not able to tell them the truth or in order for let them tell them to follow the truth. I mean, could they say they so? And the benefit say this election, within 2 weeks, all of will get about the team because we don't used to that part a day before say after 2 weeks I don't forget about them. Now I don't go for 1 year so now. Still they for this back and forth for this result and everything. Everybody know for God's sake for say no say there's a problem. There's a problem that we could with tripartite. If there's no problem, no, they will not for count them. We will not get problem with immigration. I not go for a lawyer. We are not sick. I not go to hospital. Now, what problem can I make the cow this year so? For God's sake, they will try to come up with the truth and tell the truth. Now, I ain't go set me you too free. But we're not have for listen. We just want to fight. See, even the way they drive, where my brother they tell me, say, be careful. Now, for them, say, he love me, you know, nothing but do to me. So if I mistake, the GPS go tell you, say, make a U-turn. So I will make a U-turn because I don't mistake. So if they no mistake, let them make a U-turn and let we move the country before. Now that's how the type of say. Everybody get problem, it take a second chance. You know, let we unite and push the country before. I mean, talk like that type of say. We
want the country to develop. But people look at us and say, we criticize certain party, they think I say that this party, you hate them. We talk the truth, they say you not a part of we. How long will the party so kill people in a salon? They say this is a collaborator, this is a rebellious, like this. Then kill innocent people in our country for no reason. Say that they call them speaking English, people no learn. This is a collaborator. Then kill innocent people for nothing. Say this are the video of the rebel, this are the video of the junta, this are the video of the Kamajode. Don't stop all into the law, big cap for unite. If I tell you true, you know, say not true, you don't follow them. I know they know the time where they talk. Guys for correct speech, I will stop my brother.
Okay,
I talk at the phone.
Yeah, okay. Well, 3 minutes now. The buzzer don't go off. But again, call me back if at all you want for contribute.
May God continue to bless your family. I will listen at the phone now and continue.
Yeah, you as well. Thank you very much. God bless, sir. All right, let me take more calls then. I mean, the field said today for be light. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and who say they call me from, please.
Yeah, this is not Dubai caller. How are you, Mr. Kargbo?
I did do well, brother. Thank you so much, Dubai caller. Waiting you take on the program tonight, sir. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, this I admit the program non start, but your analysis have been just watch in terms of ways they cannot forget at least one PMDC seat and both supposed to get one APC.
Yeah.
Now, my problem, something they were unable to understand, but these salon politicians and people, now either people grossly incompetent, they're not being left from their right, and then they try for, go for them position in the, because, let's say the APC party, don't forget about the APC hierarchy, but like them people the way they represent PMDC na Kono, ain't supposed to say, I'm supposed to get one seat based on the vote we there. They're supposed to be able to challenge ECSL. They're not doing. Same thing, Nabo, the APC candidate, they don't forget about the leadership. They're supposed to challenge, no, this particular thing, this may 11% or this may 10%, are supposed to get sit here. So all that, then everybody just sit down, falling hand, falling foot. How you able to go talk for the people and when you able to talk for yourself? How you want to defend the people and when you able to defend yourself? So for me, actually, I confused a little bit. Either then grossly incompetent, or maybe your mathematics may be exactly correct. Now one of the two. And I watched the ECSL press conference. Most of the things they wait and say, and the way they debunk most of the APC talking point, it looked convincing on the face. And I believe say the international community, one of the reasons where you see they don't approve this MCCD and other things then she say from day one, like we say, that misstep of the opposition. Because now one way you get for fet your case, either you go to the court or you not go. So when they miss that step, they lost all other argument. So now me, I think say going forward, the APC as opposition and therefore be really show say them formidable. But one thing one never understand about the APC supporters them, they not trust the leadership A to Z. Before Karfala Marana, the man with the praise, now they say it all money. Before they go and praise Richard Conte, it all money. Samura after election and say they give 5 million, so they make it. So all misinformation out there, all over the place, misinformation. Me, I think high time now, let the opposition them sit down, then go back to the drawing board. Because it's obvious that they make missteps then. Let them galvanize, bring unity in the party, bring everybody on board. Like then Sylvia, when they say Sylvia na this. Me, I admire Sylvia on one side. She's very outspoken. They criticize Madabio, they criticize the young party. These kind of people, we need them as Sierra Leone. People in the future, because they oppose APC and APC and sell out. I admire for their stance the way they take. If we SLPP do body hit hard on them, then same thing to him party, not afraid, not fearless woman. But it is say APC, then they castigate them too, like somebody who don't sell out. This way you watch them, say he gets some pride. I see more than most of them other APC politicians. So then for encouraging kind of people in the party, now blame. So now that time is just million small taking here.
And that's an interesting point. And to me, yes, you don't want to forget somebody where they just say yes. all over, all the time.
Exactly.
Definitely. Even advisor safe, you want your advisor for disagree with you if you're not in the right track. Not to say because, and the reason may make you say, let be advisor. For like they pick up some things that we probably you overlook. But thank you so much, brother, and you make a great point. Thank you. God bless. All right, let me take more calls. VOS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting your name and outside the call we from, please. Hello, caller. You there on live? Waiting your name. Say the call we from. All right. Well, unfortunately, we need to get you though. All right, fumble them again. The point where I want to make Naya, we not get much time because I will take all and I will feel say this program for be very light tonight. But the thing where I want to emphasize Naya is from me understanding from the research where I do, not to money where they give like say give check for the entire amount. Not to that way they understand them at all. And again, yes, US get for supervise. Because if we look at the mini compact way and Escoma be win, yes, they will supervise a lot of the work. So, but the other thing where I want to draw to our attention, that's not to the only money. I just want to draw to our attention the information minister. It put out the reason I want to talk about Kone and the thing we say, but let I just do a summary of what he say in my own take. All the excuse them we give, like how the last caller say, plenty of them convincing, clearly. Because that in way he talk about saying the disaggregated result by polling station not a part of salon practice. It never happened. So you see, last week, the one that will be join my program, I make it clear. If we want let salon go before, it very clear say we for refrain from comparing APC and SLPP. Them benchmark they way below international standard. So the thing we had disagree no more, it kind of stumble and say, oh well, it meets international standard. No, not so good international best practice that not for published disaggregated result by polling station. Not to international best practice. And on a member, I don't make a repeatedly clear now saying by not publishing the disaggregated result by polling station, because again, on I see, I don't read this act not to boku pages. So by not publishing the disaggregated result by polling station, you not broke any law. But at the same time, you not go claim say it meet international best practice. So now the caveat that. So let it just say not to salon practice. And repeatedly, I don't tell una clearly, say, if one let salon go before, let we forget about saying, oh, APC be doam. And then where APC can have power, oh, SLPP be doam. Because then two parties repeatedly, now just terrible precedents then they set. Very terrible. Look the one I just cite. Where, again, it's just unfortunate that it feels that they give too much attention by this program. But we get boku of them kind of people in there. Where instead of take say, well, this now some of the things them, whether not tripartite or whether not electoral reform or whether not for go back and maybe advocate for let them rewrite the constitution and go through referendum and fix them terrible errors, yeah. Any meaningful Sierra Leonean, and then wait and they may expect for letting they think and even advocate for. But not of us say, oh well, you did. I forget the rubbish the way he write. Can you imagine? And then in the corner, they give reference to Bill. Bill be take in case na court. So APC self will take the case na court, and he compare Liberia. He say Liberia, you get party there where they even use helicopter. After we play the conference, but you don't sign about 42 minutes, and because not to the center of this program, so I go just speak to him, and plenty of una go don't watch him and stuff. But that point where he say, and I talk about Liberia releasing disaggregated results, and I talk about that too. Instead, he said Liberia, some political parties, then they even use helicopter for go collect the RR forms at the remote areas them. And I see how Salone no go why Salone no go before. So now himself don't shift blame on the parties them. The same way as the losing party, always, and now they get it correct. 100% I agree with them. So the losing party always they blame the ECSL or the Electoral Commission. So everybody in that country they play blame game. So you know and take full responsibility. So if strictly written, say you for produce disaggregated results by polling station, but at the same time, they're not saying a crime. And some people and they talk about, I know say some people and they feel say, now that can say, but the argument, and we'll take a call and I will come back. VOS Network, hello caller, what's your name and where they call you from, please? WhatsApp, go ahead, please.
Mr. Kargbo, Dubai call again. I just want elaborate small on this press conference.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Mr. Kargbo, the impression na the social media, if I've been shocked for no say, now angry Mendy man they win 100% apart from Conway saying Mendy Baningo. The rest now from the north. And now people when they don't think the system, they don't they like for the past years and don't they from Christiana top they come to now. So most of the time the kind of pressure they get now like so they don't go put so no Southeastern and then they don't now they don't hijack the program. You know, certain thing in Mr. Kargbo again, sometimes something can seem for be like true but not true based on the suspicions them. It possible say suspicion can come from this process, but the kind way APC outrightly believe say they thief them. They're not get proof for sure say they thief them. Then just suspect say they thief them. Trust Mr. Kargbo, if they get proof say they thief them, then for me don't put the evidence out there. So for law we make a conclusively say yes, then thief this election just like that. It will be wrong on the part of ECSL. Because then say they do everything according to the law. And then do according to how the past other people have been doing. So it's nothing no the way if we make this one be very, very special or because APC demands say we need this, so it means then thief the election. APC now based on suspicion then feel say then thief this election. My opinion, because they're not able to prove them. They're not able to prove on a court, they're not even prove on the street. So not just for saying what them thief we. Let's be honest, if we want less salons they go before, law not put the country at just on suspicion. We get conclusive evidence for sure say this election, then thief outright. Because one of the first institutions we come out for say this is runoff, na new. Like how people they put doubt on ECSL and they put doubt on the Supreme Court and they put doubt on other institutions and salon. It is possible news itself not to 100% like neutral body. We not gonna get conclusion on you na like na saint na angel. They not get no ulterior motive and clean. So new come out straight to this election now run off because nobody not get 55. Although they put SLPP on top, but that's just how many polling stations? 700 out of 11,000. Like how the commissioner say. That not for go ahead to all man say no. New say they no win. New say no clear winner. All man take new then just run away with them. You know, where are the seeding thing, like the kind of misinformation? Just while quoting happening in Israel and Gaza. For every time Israeli they kill the Palestinians and they say no, na human shield, na the Hamas and go meet with civilian them. Then just they kill them like animal them. For them, no, they go ahead meet with civilian them, then go ahead million civilian them. Even when out any kind of proof, they say no, na human shield. All the Western world and they say na human shield. So when misinformation come, definitely all man they just buy them. APC na suspicion and get it and thief them based on waiting then suspect. Look, 3 days to the election, a whole political party, as if Samurai stand at party office, say them feel say we no get party agenda, but God they will get them. What did I tell you? They might not prepare. If 3 days to election, the man is say them feel we no get party agenda. It's not. He was not prepared. I don't know whose confidence he been getting for win the election. And see what even people and say, campaign even at the not some part them. Alpha Council now only looking stop. Ever go inside put local for campaign. You see, Madabi go na all the chief donor salon. He go na the last side and for campaign everywhere. So he make that effort. He show APC during the election. Me na from Kono like I can always say. Then neglect Kono totally and then send careless word to the Kono people. Then just Poku thing the way wrong for this election for APC. If you cannot do something, it's possible, but within the party, the infighting, they push where them push Diana out, then push Sam Sumana out, within themselves, Big Six, Team A, plenty thing the money not being there for campaign. So definitely, I believe say the party for restructure itself and wait for 2028. But let us still continue for guess hold on this election till 2028. Let the country move on. That no more. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Just quickly though, again, I agree with most of what you say. And if they observe my analysis, my point what they make now is, again, why can't I wait for a whole year? Where the country so salon,
This
if not to
the $1 million question. This you are right. Even me, I asked that question. Why
Yes.
then wait till 1 year? Then for them do this earlier, this Roman if I don't go away long term.
And to be honest, if not to be Samura Kamara and type, Salon for don't go into war before
Sure.
if this 1 year. It just happens say, Samura Kamara and type, whether or not you agree with them, but a peaceful man. No,
Yes, I agree 100%.
Because if somebody will be so power thirsty, will be so like fierce and all that, if I don't incite in supporters them, Salon will be a different place. So
you're right, and that will be ESL problem. Yeah. But let me tell you something again. Not forget, say, where the international community come, when they call for this 3-day dialogue, they make it clear to APC and Samura, say, election rerun, forget it. We know to talk about them because you know get case. I think so, Anisef put them down, Anisef Simaran down. An educated man. And APC itself, within them said they know, say they missed the step. So I believe say that self put them down for saying, when I go negotiate as family. But rerun is out of it. This nothing way the AU and the ECOWAS from that 3D dialogue. They make a
before them people and they come out safe, we be don't talk repeatedly in our VOS. But thank you very much. Let me take two more calls.
Thank you.
Wrap up. Thank you. God bless. VOS network. Well, it looked like say WhatsApp would get issue for connect you. So let me go to the other call. VOS network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and say they call me from, please.
Well, it look like say WhatsApp. This now Kaitia 4 again.
Hello, Bora Kaitia 4. I hope I pronounce your name correctly.
Look, the notion for say people and get upset. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you clearly. I hear you.
I don't feel say the average Sierra Leonean dumb for going to a war because of politics. I don't believe that. And like if you hear me in Semena Kono, we don't resolve that Kono because Kono, especially Kwaidutong, was the most affected place now the whole Sierra Leone during that war. I'm talking about over 2,000 houses. Everyone was impacted, either them born or them dig inside it. We don't resolve. Like when Kono don't come up, so they allow nobody again come on any part of the country for come fetch one Kono. And I believe that the same commitment the people in Akenema, same commitment the people in Bo, same commitment the people in Makeni. Nobody enough for even think of fighting a war because of politics. When the politicians, they really know, they don't care about we. They just care about the immediate family. And there's none of in Pekin and all this alone. Mother be in Pekin and the big one, the whole in Virginia now. Live well. That's more Pekin I see be of age too. Or maybe after in time, they all move to the west, somewhere in the west. So anybody trust me, even Samuel have been one war. I don't believe they forget that following. Because nobody know they would die for politicians. I don't believe that one day. You know? And politics, now 5 years. If he lost, he lost. And you know, one man talked something, Jesus said the election don't done that 2023. As long as we continue to talk about this last election, people are asking for the one all the time. It's no problem. You know, Cornero left, election don't done, tripartite, then they can conclude them. Let's move on. Let APC organize themselves. If they feel say this man not they do well, when I go around, they're good candidate next time. And then run. If I tell you this for free, Samura Kamara, if you run against Madab, you 10 they lost 12 times. Because then two not the same. You know, even campaign better safe. Then there's an Alpha Khan said the whole during the whole election, Samura Kamara no go campaign at Port Loco. It's not just Lungi go. How you expect for win election if you don't go Port Loco? Port Loco is like few miles from Freetown. You know go campaign at Port Loco. I will go campaign at Pujong. I will campaign at Kailaon. If you can even campaign na Port Loco. They say, in future we go Lungi, that's Port Loco. And that's not Port Loco. Port Loco is a big place. You get a Port Loco tongue sepsem. You know? So, don't forget about that. Trust me, I know say radio, they long time Sierra Leone. But now, especially the way this government in brutal zoo, trust me. Not even in government Africa. Look, I surprised Kenya. Kenya, they shoot people with live bullets for demonstrating yesterday or the before yesterday. After God now Africa and government, you know the challenge government. Now we just move on. That election on pass. APC organizer, they don't start accident this and get press conference. They create awareness. That's that thing. That road and for take. Reorganize yourself. Get a very vibrant candidate next time, and they'll run against whosoever, because Mother ain't not going to run again. Whosoever SLTT put up, run against that person, they will not come to power back. But my brother, war is not going to happen. Trust me. Thank you.
And thank you very much, bro. And I hope, again, I hope and pray that what you say so, it be the case. But where you get a terrible leader, if that leader they not careful, it easy though, because again the way how the supporters then they, yes, that's the way I know say you very optimistic, say Sierra Leoneans them, they reasonable for like they know the difference. No, plenty of the party supporters them, that reasonable test to me they fail them. And we they see the conversations them where they take place in the country and outside the country. So I'm glad the way you get that optimism there, and mean I pray. But realistically, the country, the way they thread so, if we not get a leader we peaceful, easy for let we go in the direction where may you to not go gladly. But I'll take 2 more calls and then we'll go wrap up. VS Network. Hello, caller. Waiting on your name and where they call from. What's up? Go ahead, please.
Yes, Mr. Kargbo, thank you very much. Being Ahmed again. You don't really talk. I like the point where you make. You see, many a times people and they misunderstood the attitude or the character of Samura Kamara. The coach says so, you're right. If Samura Kamara means then violence, then people will toss for power, way aggressive. Believe me, we don't go into war. One word is say, the kind people the way they come out, because now that's people they want. Even most of our friends the way they na the APC parliament, the man weak, he this, he that, but a lacking character. You see, sometimes leadership, those look at the characters. People then get a different type way, style of leading people. You know, I don't hear it from me brother there from the one from Dubai and this guy again, he say from Kono and stuff. Listen, Mr. Kargbo. What me they assure you and what I tell you publicly in this forum that if Mother be one folks sit down into this power, clinch this power, believe you me, there is no remedy we're going to fight. I tell you for free. The way some of who they follow politics down there and there, where we get, I get a very large family. We know how people in the struggle today. I get most of my family members in the police and the military in Bibi Guane. I know what they got. The country is not stable. Anybody who feels it's alone, if Madabio, after all of this, it's clear that win election. Forget about Samura Kawa no campaign. Give me the votes, count these votes. Some of who don't belong to none of this party, but the fact is, Mr. Kargbo, let's be real. Let's be honest. If Samura Kamara no campaign now, I don't know stop wherever. Count the votes correctly and see this now he gets. But that's not the case. So what's the more than they talk? Campaign, go so. Not to the issue that's now. The result is fraud. It's not coming from Samura Kamara mouth. Now the people the way observe the election. And people then agree with that. You just don't make analysis with the number, the skew, and even the number, the parliamentarians saying according to the allocation. We see all those kind of fraud. How about that? We therefore be honest, my brothers. We could be honest. If this honesty not play, we say let's allow the sleeping dog lie and we'll move on. We can't move on like this. If we will not try for change things, now we get for change things. This is not about Samura Kamara. It's not about APC. It's not about NGC or Unity Party. We the people, the masses, that are in the struggle. Now, few people that they enjoy show, very few people them, just less than 1%, then galvanize themselves and they better themselves. Then the common man they continue for suffer. Now they buy fuel, now they pay transport, they pay toll gates and stuff. You not go for affects none of these people. So anybody who feels same with this now, the tripartite is finished, not finished. If anybody who feels same, mother being continue on that, go bring sanity, go bring peace to that country. The person may go back and pray in bed, find and sleep and dream more. But you not going to happen. I'm telling you, Mr. Kargbo, I don't say this before once actually, because we they follow watching the heated debate in our social media, cut across. It's over 500 forums, so some of who they follow every now and then. The country is not stable. Madam yourself know that. So, and for the fact that the election is not clean, it not come out clean, believe you me, Madam say this yanda, you will see what will happen with the next few months. Nobody not to say a possible fear about that. Oh, because we know how for again, we don't come up power. These are the things that they lead to war. Let's look at what happened. What all happened during Marabi in 5 years? With the people that still they continue for suffer. Then you tell me say we will not go for faith now. You get for be normal. It's not possible, my brother. Moku just hit the thing and Moku talk outrightly. I know it's difficult for Swela. People then we hard for making them believe them, but that's the reality. The drums of war are beating around the corner. We see them very clear and they are loud.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. But let we go slow though. Let we go slow, please. Let we take this call. VS Network. You call waiting your name and say the call from, please.
Yes, Mr. Kargbo.
Yeah, this could be the second call. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Kargbo. I don't like to respond to other caller, but I respond to Dubai caller. He talk a lot of things that were not correct. You understand? If APC prepare for the election, but an election read not so for the very type of the election, of course, Madam Biotoka, we do the support. He say not to how you popular, not to how you get people not to how you work, but how you sabi for rig election. They start them from now, and even the 2020 right now, where they fast, so they don't begin prepare now for rig and back. Now that's what they have to do. But let me say, if in the winner, you don't do for let it pull the result for everybody say go do everything for prove him innocent for say he really win them. But if you fail for do him, remember we pay corner here in team now they will pay money over $10,000 with them give. And we'll get observer the way good they will extra foreign observer then go and say something all right. They make recommendation. If it be clear and clear, why they go make their recommendation will go against the government, go against the election and say election not correct. Then think about this again. Why for the even the American also we able to sanction. We able for ban them not for Canada sponsors. So anybody do the part of the rig election. They not get sense. You talk not get sense past American there. Don't let them talk in this. I not get sense past American people there. Why for them ban them not for Canada this country also? They banning the Mohammed corner. They ban people. A lot of things they will do at the place because there's a problem.
This is rig. For God's sake, if they ask you for that, if they ask me that you get visa, I say yes. I will pull and show people and say I get her. But pull it out, so let everyone know say I get her. You say Madam you campaign all about, he campaign all about. Let's say he campaign all about. But yes, they not do for win the election. That is a problem. They start time from the registration. It come to look at now. Just after election, and go pull ID card machine for beginning get problem. Why you not be able to do that one day? Forget to clear ID card for the people. Then they go give black and white to people. Now all are rig nandy. Then charge the bar to them for the south. Then they give them for go register people. And register then go put people in the library. Then can register them. Pull the machine. Then come in the library and go register. Then they back. They stop people and go on the Guinea for carry register inside. The message will stop there for kind side. All na rig that is start for election. Also one day process for rig election. Now series of whatever. But like you want to happen. This still happen. So this 8 years where they start and get for Northern and not today. Now over 20 something years they belong than they for. Mother you kind to the military. They don't plan on they because this God would say so they come for execution. Not to today God and a long time God nowadays they don't take so. Then do an salon not complete the council back side in London. They try for make a lot of meeting and get bad feeling of people and make it hard to change the situation in that country because they get a grudge. Now the same thing happened to people and also the white people also. We don't tell them and say for let them 8 black man them. He had them. Now make people say for let them change that dynamic. He had, you know what I mean? So now that the grudge they don't get. So this election was rigged. And now what they tell me is was rigged. If not rig, pull the result. Why not the thing no just make the exactly make the, look at it go talk say they not get purchased and they not go do that they go make funds for go count and for investor there. Why you not ask Mother Bill I do get in funds there? Let's say people not get money. Let's say no say people say not get money. Why say they pull money and go get book t-shirt them go give 2 years, 3 years and get a t-shirt there. All about that they are there. Give everybody t-shirt at the place there. For campaign for them, put them in the tribal and scatter all over the tongue. No side for a copy, the police get every form for their own tribal. But all they never still win the election. They still the election rigged. Let people not making milk because of the party or the corner whatever. Even the party they talk for saying a corner person. Why in the Samswana? Why not you come for campaign for the party saying a day? You don't go from your party already. You don't say not get wait for get be president day. Then you don't say one come back to APC. Now, if you people not get a flag bearer, why not go deal with the party? Say speak up in a genuine guy come and campaign with them. Then go back and not compare with the people, which is bad. This is show gig. Any people tell me that the Tifa. No, not get satisfied people will go talk say the Tifa. Like I want to quick, Mr. Kabo. When everybody talk say, let's say you say you knew them, then the analysis is not correct. Let's say you this way and go now speak to go test people get malaria out that thing. Not to say all the blood the pull like body then go test about take get malaria. Now small sample the pull when not to get malaria. Now small test they know say this get problem. All the tests they not say they go pull all the blood go test and say you get malaria. No, now small test so if you say this problem this election get problem you not reach 55%. All know that. They say no than they. Why for reason right now?
Anyway, in terms of we don't discuss about that, so I now go through that again. But clearly, the system tested and everything, but we will take the last call. We need for end the program. Thank you so much, Joe. God bless.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Good night. All right, Fambulem, I know say the calls then still there, not the queue, but yeah, let we take the last call tonight and then let we wrap up. VS Network. Hello, caller, waiting your name and where they call we from, please. Caller, waiting. Yes, waiting your name and where they call we from.
Yeah, Mr. Kargbo, how you do?
It's like you be the wrong, no?
I call from the US.
Thank you so much for calling. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. You see, what's expiry for call by this program today? This Dubai caller, sometimes we don't tire, by hypocrite the way they do. Sometimes they make like it in the middle, like the SLPP or the APC. It in middle, so always they act. But most of the time, if you watch the analysis, them they're always they support one-sided. But I don't know if you know the suspect. You see, they tell we say, they come up all the time. They tell we say, When I will go school, na salon, na the police salon. I believe so. The one day when they go school, na salon, when they go school, bing, believe me, they destroy salon. Because they sit down, they do the right thing. All the country already compare with so. Right? Not all civilian, the ordinary youth, not support the support no more. But people in the way they take challenge. What they did for fight for country. Then the youth they support. But the one they all go school, nobody no day. We know where go tower for salon, where go make for go free salon. You see, Mr. Kargbo, sometimes it's like if you sit down at that station, you didn't allow people to talk lies. Yes, we're not there for correct things. We're not there for talk true. We're not there for stand for the truth. But if somebody call my program, even me like I talk right now, if I did lie, correct me, say no, what I talk so not true. Yes, what I talk so not true. But some people can come and talk lies them to the way how they want. Sometimes, yes, I support with you. Listen, Salon, I swear to God, if we not pray, Salon they go into fire. And whatever the cause of them, now we won't say when I go school, now be the cause of them because we not stand for what we stand for. And believe me, we stand for the truth. For faith, I'm to go to the end. But if you start for faith, I'm say, I'm not making small. It no go ever solve. Like from 60 to 70 years now, they fetch no more for salon. 30 they no go solve nothing because you know why? The one they go school, they all they can no more. They make like say the leg salon. They always then go to the one they keep quiet. They back off. If everybody they still see this thing done a salon, they not doing it. And believe in me, salon they go fine. Either wanna like it or not. Salon rough. If you wouldn't not stand for safe salon, if you almost stand for safe salon, believe in me, it will be a problem. When something wrong, you're wrong. No way no for me to maintain. So let people stop for pretend that this station talk like as if they did need one. Right? When something wrong, you're wrong. So do you the big. I must say sometimes you like especially you now like you can like for encourage people them where they come where they argue you, tell you something where go against you, they give them more time for that because I'm not saying you do deliberately. They talk something where they go against you, for they give them more time, then they argue. That for stop people them, they don't get time for corner the program. Like sometimes they can do it deliberately. They usually they allow them when they go ahead arguments because I think they do all the time.
Okay.
You know?
Well,
yeah.
We
will stop this.
Okay. Me brother, thank you so much for your comment. And I know your time not on, and unfortunately we're not able to take other calls them. But that thing where you talk, say, will they allow callers them for say something will not be true. Now in they cause the argument, we will try to correct them. Not to say I just want to engage them. No. Now because of they want for pass on misinformation. So I they challenge them for stating the record. So I know they let them go. So now the argument they come through. So but again, a very difficult for like we able do to every call. To me, I they pay particular attention if somebody they give your opinion and not say anything where go bring kata or whatever it is, I they let them go, you know. So, but if you say something where I no say, they in the interest of the country, I they correct you and say, no, let we not go that route today. So, it's very difficult, given the political tension that we country today, for like we able for monitor or bring them program here and 100% get it right for correct people them all the time. And we they try our best, and because we they do that, people in there accuse we. So now I make some thinking they can wait till somebody done, and then I come in now and set the record straight from my own research. So
Okay, I know the time don't go.
Mhm.
Sorry for cutting off. I know the time don't go. But please, I just want to appeal for one thing before I go.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
Do at the big. If somebody don't call the first time, especially when the line busy, you know, because sometimes the line can busy, especially when you go their hot program, the line can busy. If the time of the line busy, believe if somebody call one time, if you call the second time, I'm not saying they're not accepting call, but let it 1 minute. Because that might it stop other people for engage you with another different topic or something where we make the program become more fine.
Okay.
You know, because actually this way, this calling, not all man get locked for patients and wait for call. You know what I mean? So that's not one. Secondly, this political team where they do all man they couch provocation, remarks them or on their station or their program here. So they're on a program here, they go worldwide. This particular talk, it hurts some people. And or what if we don't allow this thing be, or what the peace in our country, now we control the trade, the way how they talk and the kind of provocation talk they come on anymore. Now we control them for the peace in the country. But if we try again for couch provocation, like talk this, put this aside, condemn this, that, it hurts some people more when they think differently.
Okay.
So this could be the last word. I apologize to every Sierra Leonean. Now we let that country day. Now we talk, peace talk them. Now we talk with collapse. Now we save that country. We not get no country who are open, another country better open. It no matter what's our day. Please, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. And the second part, I go agree with you. But the first part, democracy not to something very easy. And I make Africa with a friend that we they go through them challenges then they because we want for make too much adjustment. And as a result of that, we they kind of get that situation where people and they consider the interest and stuff. The way how let's just explain quickly before you go. That's how you call so. The way how we set up now a first come first serve basis. Where you call, you did gonna queue. Where we take the call, the one where they after you, they come on. So if somebody patient enough for call 5 times, nobody not in at the queue before I don't get any reason for say, okay, no, you get 1 minute. No, that's not a democracy. So let we be patient. The thing we go do no more is again, as I don't they do now, plenty of una they say, oh, let this person go and stuff. But no, I care about misinformation, and I can be strong at them at times. But now the only way that we can do, we want for practice true democracy. It's very easy for us say, you know what, this is not my platform. As you begin talk, so I cut you off. And then, in fact, will get more views because it will consider dramatic. But not that's not the essence of this program. This program now for let people able get a voice where you know go able for reach out now the other platform them like AYV and stuff and express your opinion. So now that way they will set this platform. And we want to maintain that. For the past how many years, from when we open, we now make no adjustment. We just say you get 3 minutes. If even you call 10 times, if we take 10 calls them, now you know more than at the queue, we go give you 30 minutes in total. So now that way they will set them up. So it's not perfect, but we don't get any other way and not go backfire per way. Because then we go begin cherry pick. Oh, your call deserve 1 minute. The other person in call deserve 3 minutes. No, it's wrong. So let we make them flat 3 minutes, just like you. If you get time, again, unfortunately, you're not the last caller, but if the call step is still they come, like we still open the phone lines them, I like you call for 2-3 times. We go take your calls and we go give the 3 minutes required. So dear, that side they patient with we, but we not feel say we get for change that policy anytime soon. Yeah.
No problem. I just make an opinion.
Yes.
But it makes sense. What you talk back makes sense. I just make a suggestion or something. Okay, but what you talk back, it makes sense.
Yeah.
No problem.
And
okay.
you make sense though, but we just want to be careful. let let we not face that situation where we go defeat the purpose for give people and the freedom for like they express themselves as long as they respect the people and where they na and where they listen as well. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much, Mr. Kargbo.
Yes, thank you so much, brother, and have a good night. Let me take a easy. I know say you're upsetting, but have a good night,
I know.
sir. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah. Brother.
Okay, so fumble them again. We still get calls then at the queue, but unfortunately, though, we need for end the call. I mean the program now. I know say I can go for too long, but I want for let we end the program now tonight by God's grace on Saturday. Me and Mr. Jamboria by himself, or maybe I go join him for let we talk about additional things that way they go on because Sister Matilda take time off. So in order for day now we go hopefully Mr. Jamboria go filling for him. So fumble them. We don't come to the end of the program, and as Abi starts the program tonight, the MCC we Salon don't secure the approval. To me, a very good thing for Sierra Leone, regardless of whose party they support. We all for glad for Salon. The caveat where we throw the beginning and I maintain that is President Bill from I don't know if another a military background, but as somebody we not believe in accountability. They not believe in transparency at all. So every time we then try for check them, it is either upset or it is throwback talk. And with this kind setup, it's very, very important for let we handle this energy crisis in a salon. So, and one way for handle them, and also for send a message to the foreign investors, to even the people them way they help you with this, say we utilize the money well. How we go able for do that? Now for set up sober auditing process. But if you don't pull the auditor general, you don't suspend them indefinitely, way to me a very unconstitutional the way how you handle the process. And now you don't sit down by the so-called recommendation and say, oh, you go review them and then you make whatever decision. Ebo, Salon not a dictatorship at all. For like you no more decide on all that. And not to that one day the constitution say at all. So that's not my biggest fear. And interestingly, I say I go show now this. This now another another thing we're very interesting before we go. I just want quickly show una this, and this now by from the information minister. A sort of list money them way the Longiwi projects them and all that. But let's share with una famble them. So according to the information minister, it said for those keeping score, here's how Sierra Leone has performed in this month of June, exactly 1 year since President Bill was re-elected by the people of Sierra Leone. 1, approval with symbolic check of 136 million from Global Fund. See? Say approval with symbolic check. And I'll show we if that check day now loan, like how one collab make or grant, meaning we get for payback and the terms of the conditions and all that, and not tell you anything. So now then kind where then they put out information. The public, they know the detail. So they is sending kind message here and then gear una up and say, oh, the government they do well. The government don't get money. Remember not to now we begin from again, I kind of always start with Kaba. From Kaba in time, I make it clear the amount of money we pour in that country there. But look what happened. Till now, with the complaints they Salon not develop. The second one, launching of 499 million electricity generation projects. Again, electricity generation project. So this project, the way we then put them so, they not explain clearly, say, the private sector, and then get for do the similar approach as the car power ship. With the car power ship, they sell wholesale by bundle, big bundle, to the electricity distribution and EDSA. And then EDSA now retail them to Sierra Leoneans them. They left that part there. So it don't necessarily mean say we then get this amount and we know say this na fuel and all that, it get for be expensive. So they're not talking anything about the affordability and what it go mean by bossing and all that. If the power ship, people are not able to afford for buy electricity. So the similar approach, then there will be something where we go say, now for clap for. So then details, then they're very, very important. And then number 3, 20 million plus ultra modern hospital for children opened in Lumley. Yes, that one day, again, now in collaboration with a county. We don't know the detail in terms of the operation and all that. Plenty of them things here, per paper, they're really nice. But if we remember, cottage na existing hospital, for one cottage, salon they get hiccup. We cottage there, but we get hiccup. So building a new hospital, I don't know how much, yes, na good investment and stuff, but if cottage as simple as for buy fuel for the generator, we're not able to maintain that. So waiting at the detail, like how we get for operate this one. So all that, we don't know. So, but then gladly, oh, this they happen, that they happen. And then number 4, MOU signed with China for the construction of a modern fish harbor complex at Black Johnson. Again, like I would say, the devil is in the detail. We don't get detail. And plenty of them project here, now where they can commodate, just like how the project the way and Escoma sign. During the time they the APC supporters, they be the gladdy. Oh, we don't get, and Escoma don't make roads and stuff. After we realize now per kilometer, how much the roads then they cost. And we realize now, say, you know what, the cost is way better, way higher than the benefit. So now the same approach. Number 5, mobilize 840 million for energy and agriculture. Again, all the money here. And I remember the first 5 years of President Bill, they brag of all sort of money, buckle of them money them, where they brag about the first term, the first 5 years of President Bill. Now money they went a free money. But go back with all the money then they. Oops, significant improvement we don't see in the lives of Salon people them. Not waiting the government they say, oh, they don't do this, they don't do this, they don't do that. But think about the lives of the people, the basics. With all the money then they, whenever they talk, oh, World Bank don't give this IMF don't give a grant of this, EU don't give this. They publish them. But after 5 years, tell me what in Salon get for show for. So again, I go talk say the last one. So I don't know why it go from number 5 to number 4, but that was in a typo. So 480 million MCC compact approved. That one day, I know for sure, say na grant, na free. So now that make me the appeal for we get that we able Auditor General back, let able for monitor the spending of the money. Because we know very well say it be monitor that COVID, where the World Bank and other organizations then give salon money for fight COVID. And we all see what happen. Then go buy motor car. And not to say na ambulance demo we go say yes, they're useful for fight COVID. No, na SUVs them for paramount chief ministers and stuff like that. So with them wasteful way then they for spend their money then they. So for me, for let them brag say they don't get this, they don't get that, na good thing. But me want for make sure say they're accountable for it. After we don't make them huge announcement here. I don't gladly say President Bill, I don't get this, you don't get that. But 1 month from now, when you ask, say, okay, well, that money will not be talk about. How una spend them? Oh, then go be all over you. If journalists na salon ask for they give a rundown of how they spend that money where they don't brag for. But guess what? That journalist they go in trouble. So the same thing again, President Bill, they fly all over the place as simple as for it tell people I must then 3 cost. No, and then they happen. So now man, we're not believing accountability. And of course, clearly not transparent. So then 2 foundation and I go say now 2 major ingredients for let country go before. They're lacking. So now that make again for me a very realistic. I'm so glad for the MCC compact approval. The MCC I know say America go able for monitor them. I don't know how closely they go monitor the progress and also the disbursement. But for their other money, we don't know if now loan them they don't take, and we get loan them with so much already. And if I'm with them, I want for remind you now of what happened in Ghana and what currently they happen in Kenya. So let us show una very quickly though, let una get a better understanding as to similar situation where they go on as salon. So again, some people then go interpret and say, oh, I'm not glad for the government. No, I'm glad for salon. But the fact of the matter is, them politicians here, they're very incompetent where it comes to spending. And because of their incompetent, don't know why you check them. Look, the Auditor General, the acting Auditor General, in report we pull out, it's full of issues them where further the government in foot. And the government office, the what is a government in foot? The president in foot. The president in office is sure clearly say now the single highest body we're responsible for their malpractices then they for take money in a government coffer. We do not give any account. We do not report waiting and take them for. The president in office. But till now, we don't get any information at all as to how the money then they happen in the first place. Why they're not able for account, give receipt or any real account for the money then they pull from the consolidated form. So this now the kind person this way they take care of the affairs of the country, and then we jubilate. To me, like how then you say, cautiously optimistic. So money, boku money don't go na salon. And this now to me brother, where be they say, oh well, we need for put money for the country, let diasporans them they then donate, we make funds and stuff like that. With all that money we be done they come, not to today, not to this month, where the minister talk about this month alone. We don't they get money, donors them don't donate. International communities, organizations, they don't donate to Sierra Leone. But because of the embezzlement, we're endemic in Africa, not to just alone, and where the leaders do not believe in transparency or accountability. So the people already see them benefiting at all. We go as far back as, again, I use former President Tijan Kaba, because now we time that we democracy truly start. The modern democracy, let we put on that way there. So of course, then Sheki, then Albert Magai, Sheki, Momo, and all the Strasser, Fosbio, they all to me be corrupt. So I don't want for just waste my breath. But Kenya, Mifambulem, and not to take with the president of Kenya come on a US. Then Yana honor it, meaning that Kenya be they do well and everything. But look what happened. Because of the debt load, okay, the Kenyan government introduced new finance bill that would increase taxes on essential commodities and services. So now the proposal this initially from Bulem, 16% sales tax per bread, where we all know say na essential that's in Africa. And then 25% duty on cooking oil, increase in tax on financial transactions, new annual tax on vehicle ownership, where now 2.5% of the vehicle value. Just imagine, the value of the vehicle, ownership tax. And then increased tax targeted on digital products. So like mobile phones, cameras, recording equipment, they put tax on anything a day. 16% tax on goods and services for specialized hospitals. Mifambulem. Hospital. 16% on specialized hospital, on goods and services for a specialized hospital. So minimum bed capacity of 50. So if, again, depending upon the capacity, therefore tax the hospital. Hospital is something we're very essential, where you for even encourage. But because of the money, the mismanagement, and now the country they in debt. So but now the people in for suffer for that. So and the last part, increased import taxes from 2.3% to 3%, 2.5% to 3%. So what did that mean, Fambulem? It means say when you put all Lentia together, now more hardship, and the people that where they work, forget about the one they only they work because they don't get any income. So instead of people then think about how for curb inflation and all that thing and they where you money where you be get and not even worth for buy the same things them where you be they buy before like 1 year ago. No, in addition to that, they don't put more burden on that money there. When now it even buy for you fewer things them compared to what they buy for you about a year ago. So fambul them when you look at Kenyan example, salon we don't did it. So, but the good thing to me, where we be they talk, some people and they say, oh, it done and dusted and stuff. The major aspect of this whole thing where they happen at Kenya, where to me, I feel say, if for be example, very good one at that for Sierra Leone. Now this. So, Bio done do several times. The government want for use the army, for let the army go after the protesters. So what can happen? The Law Society of Kenya, then go to court, then go ask the court, High Court, say, let them not allow the government for put soldier man them against the protesters them. So now we see the High Court and pass that ruling there. say soldier man enough for them are treat with guns them against the protesters them. And me fumble them when you put all this together, a very clear of one thing, and this is not the headline of Kenya, as of yesterday, as a matter of fact. Court issues order to stop deployment of KDF, Kenyan Defense Force. That's as of yesterday. Now the headline this. But fumble them again, the big difference between Sierra Leone and Kenya, where I give the president kudos, even though I'm not glad I not like the increase in taxes, because to me, now one thing that way Economics 101 say any increase productivity at all. If I go discourage people from investing, when you increase taxes. So, but the thing where I glad for me fumble them, let I quickly play for now waiting the president of Kenya say how he handled the protest. With the protest bloody, even though it starts peaceful, but again, people then die, and you see tension between the police and the protesters and stuff. And I call the Kenyan people them saying a terrorist them all. And I accuse them saying a member of opposition or tackle the problem where they come on for. Let I play for now waiting he say.
Consequently, having reflected on the continuing conversation around the content of the Finance Bill 2024, and listening keenly to the people of Kenya who have said loudly that they want nothing to do with this Finance Bill 2024, I concede, and therefore I will not sign the 2024 Finance Bill, and it shall subsequently be withdrawn, and I have agreed with these members that that becomes our collective position. Accordingly, there is need for us as a nation to pick up from here and go into the future. And I am therefore proposing that because we have gotten rid of the Finance Bill 2024, it is necessary for us to have a conversation as a nation going forward. How do we manage the affairs of the country together? How do we manage our debt situation together? How do we work on the budget with the deficits that now exist together? And as I committed last Sunday, I will be proposing an engagement with the young people of our nation, our sons and daughters, for us to listen to them. As I said on Sunday, listen to their views, listen to their proposals, their ideas, their concerns, and what they think we should do better as we go forward. I am also recommending a multi-sectoral, bipartisan, multi-stakeholder engagement from civil society, religious organizations, professional bodies, for us as a nation to speak to the future of our country. Again, together. And this will be on matters that are contained in the bill and matters that the people of Kenya have canvassed in the conversation that has been going on.
All right, Fambulem, I don't see the two big difference. This now somebody where, in fact, as we dey talk right now, the protesters them, they don't ask for their resign. It just happens to be because of time I'm not able to play the in speech day. We it condemn, it make and clear about that in speech day, the other speech also. It say Kenyan people them they express their democratic right. However, you get criminals them where they take advantage of the situation. You see how I put out? And not talk say, oh, the opposition are then they follow, where there is a likelihood. But it said the Kenyan people, they don't speak. And this is not somebody where they elect. They elect them. But enough for once, even that in second speech, where they go to parliament. Because even the Ngona parliament, some protesters them, they even show, it just happens to be not to be the main topic. But sometime on Saturday, we go able for put that together and show now. You get some protesters them, we're going to parliament. And guess what? It be so tense that the parliamentarians them now underground them, they pass with them. They escape underground place. Like the sideway, maybe another emergency sort of exit on the ground. Even with that kind of situation there, this man not call them terrorists. This man not talk anything, say they were overthrowing in government. Then go na state out. The parliament. Then go na parliament, not to the one go. We people and they all the way McKinney and they stop them now east end, way away from State House. For legitimate reason of saying the country tranga. People and they protest because food price don't go up. When a legitimate protest, just like how the Kenyan president, he accepts say a legitimate protest. People and die, it become a sort of riotous, but forget the fact say. People then protest because they believe say that tax increase it go put additional burden on them. That's not leadership. That you see how we say it call them in countries say Kenyans. It talk say for talk with the youths, for bring religious leaders, bring civil society and stuff. Even though we want to use the army, but two things here. You see when they talk about the Bar Association, the so-called SLPP supporters, them, they feel say not only for people away not to SLPP. Now we they complain. Ebo, we don't see that in Senegal, where the Bar Association be instrumental in helping correct the wrong in that country there. Where if not to be them, where they support the opposition together, push the case, go court, where the court able make informed decision. Macky Sall for still be torn not in flesh. The former president for still lady. Because he will manipulate the constitution clearly or evidently for let it go a third time. It's same people in protest across the country, a kind of withdraw that statement today, but it won't pass another way, and people still protest, and they end up to for change. So the same thing at Kenya. So people in protest because it will create economic hardship. But we Sierra Leone, look at that toll gate. Almost increase. Look at rice. Put additional tax on rice. And other taxes, like plenty of them tax here. Salon don't get them. But yet, when you complain, when the people they want protest, they say, "Oh, na APC, they push them." When I see how with democracy don't erode, with democracy, we say they practice democracy. Again, making like for they bring to una, wetin I go call the exemplary leaders measures them. They measures them, we leaders them across the continent. And this is one big example. We see that in Ghana. Ghana economy be terrible and turn out. Come out of the woods yet. But we see police them alongside Ghanaian protesters them. Peacefully they protect them. For let them protest. But for protest, your mama will go wear black. Seriously? And then we feel say we want progress. We feel say them politicians there, them terrible politicians there by themselves. We don't mean well for the country. Then go just decide and say, "Lord, do the right thing." Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If people let not be protest, because that act, if it don't pass in the parliament, that financial act bill, if it don't pass. So now for like just sign and no more now it become law. Where the people in protest. If it don't pass in the parliament. But it don't pass in the parliament. Parliament don't talk so na nef court. Seriously? So the point what they make now is even una the supporters them, una need for look at them great examples here. Now Kenya and other place them, Ghana, and see how did they treat the citizens them where they protest. We disagree with the government measures. But yet, they recognize, say, not the right. But that recognition, they know they. We clear, say, not all, you right for protest. Because when you venture, police go kind of treat you that way. Because you don't get permit and all that. But how Kenyans therefore be able for let the president reverse the decision where parliament don't pass? If not to be protest. Definitely for be sign up. So now they go back to the table and say, okay, let's bring people on board because clearly the debt level is very high. Now Kenya. So the same thing with we safe. We president they fly, they put debt by the country. In the end, the average person and get for pay that debt day in a form of high taxes. So now make way the information minister come up with all them boku tia, we don't get this, we don't get this money, we don't get that money there, without even telling we if not debt are not healed. Because then go squander them, then go embezzle them, and then put the tab on the Sierra Leonean people them. And then debt here, then get what we call servicing amount. Just like credit card, where if you don't max the credit card, you get a minimum amount where you get for pay every month. So servicing fee. So the more you did trust, the higher the service fee they be. So where that servicing fee they're not able to get money elsewhere, and the people then they get for put amper. Say, for increased taxes because of debt level down so high. But why una take debt in the first place? For fill una pocket? Because we not see the development in the country where the people them for enjoy. So me family them, as I always can say, to me SLPP brothers and sisters, me APC brothers and sisters, we're not in two main party or rule salon, and it look like say the next 5-10 years now they go rule salon. Dear, una support them party responsibly. Dear, I beg, if una care about the country. And I left one last thing with you now. This are directly going to Ben Kelfala, the ACC boss. This not something where again, but for some reason they go always find excuse as to why they not do this way. I don't know how many of you they follow Liberian politics, but this na another blow to Saloon. President Joseph Yuma Boakai Sr. of Liberia has made public his assets declaration as part of his unwavering stand for transparency and aversion to corruption and graft. Transparency. Because you get to be transparent and accountable if you want to fight corruption. You not go say you own dark, you keep your own secret, and then you go after people them and say now that way they fight corruption. No. That Moses law say do as I told, as you're told, or do as I say, not as I do. No, you know they. I don't know if it's the Moses law than they. But what they come up again, or forgive me, I mean I'm Muslim. But that law will then say, do as I say, not as I do. And then they walk again. As a sober leader, you for lead by example. People then for see what you they do, and then go follow you in then good footsteps then they. But otherwise, you're not able to achieve anything. So Ben Kelfala, when they ask him, they say, oh, you don't do research. And according to research, not a good idea for government officials them declare their assets publicly. Not a good idea. The president of Senegal, he do him. Now Liberia don't do him. This is a very good trend in Africa. So shame on you, Ben Kelfala, for saying, oh, you don't do research. So tell we, waiting will be the consequence. You know, tell we. They just say, oh, you don't do research and not a good idea and stuff. Waiting not good about it. For let you declare your assets publicly. Then they by itself go prevent you from amassing so much wealth after you come out here. We all see clearly former President Koroma no be get wetin he get so before he become president. But they claim say, oh, if we do that, the first lady say, oh, wait everything, it be gentle, it be don't make him money and stuff. So they defend explanations there now. Because where people then get for realize it and get this mansion yonder, then get this kind investment here and there. So that they try for probe, for kind of proactively tackle their concerns today. So why Ben Kelfala say not a good idea? They don't doing research for declare assets publicly. The Liberian president and the Senegalese president, they don't debunk that. And clearly, the Liberian president, he said the transparency, it will help him for tackle corruption in Liberia. So Fambule Nadamde, I want for left to now. And yes, I'm glad for the MCC compact approval, but the corruption within a saloon, if the United States give any portion to the government, that money they will not go get with money worth at all. Then go do something, but it will be very, very minimal. It not go be exactly what the money is supposed for giving. And we see that very clearly as an example. Boku projects them, where they don't pour in money at that country there. And President Biobi, they even brag. Say, because of him fly, we don't get Amos grant, Amos this, Amos that. But yet, things still triangle, still worsen as saloon. Even though they get excusing the international pressures. But what about the other countries then? We thinks them better per saloon. They say not a part of earth. not a part of the international community. So Fambul, and let God bless una with una families, and let God bless all the VOS presenters then. And let we pray for the politicians then, because like all them on here, if they know you to then continue for they mess them up, squander them, not run the country efficiently, now grandpicking them, great grandpicking them get for pay. So then self will be like we. So for 60 something years, we not see nothing with the leaders that don't do for the country. So SLPP supporters, una want that for una great grandpicking them. APC supporters, una want that for una great grandpicking them. So why una no go hold una politicians them accountable? Why una no go push? And as I say, nothing wrong if SLPP supporters them because of the struggle in the country. They say they suffer. Nothing of wrong if una commonado and protest and make a statement say the country triangle. Because when una quiet, President Bill they take her for granted, say they do the right thing, say the country they on the right track. But I remember, I don't know if it'll be last week or the week after, or the week before, I should say, where majority of una in a form of a poll say the country they go in the right direction. So until then politicians here go continue for be complacent, go continue for take una for granted. Well, then go continue for take we for granted. But for the fact say una waiting at the country, una get more for do. Yes, I know they call somebody for go die. And they encourage the supporters them. So President Bill no go get anywhere for saying APC for call una as thugs them or as terrorists. And I go do that because they go aware say una na supporters. Una just want let something change for the better. So I go left that assignment to you now. If una not do that, after 5 years, or now 4 years, and the one day when they come, we then say go there for revenge. If in a APC, it go be, I be talk that one time. Say given the 2023 election, minimum, it go take Salone 10 years of one place, if not even backward. 10 years. Because when I look at this, if Bill, because I don't see any convincing as an economist, any convincing policies where for push Salone growth go before. Because the global economic growth, they slow down. They don't even slow down markedly. So in that case, you get for do things them, improvise and do things them way probably, like how they can say, unconventional for let you see growth be at that level na you country where go make you people them enjoy. Therefore, do extraordinary policies them in place. Put extraordinary policies them in place. But beyond not get that competence there. And you don't even get the willingness for do that. Because it take, for let you do that, it go take your tightening of your own belt, if for tightening belt. But they're not willing for do that. So as a result, I go be cautiously optimistic. But beyond not we will turn that country economy around. You don't get the competency. And the people that we surround themselves with, they all are praise singers. So, and again, if APC can have power, highly likely then go engage in revenge for go after Bill and in cronies. So it will be a vicious, like just merry-go-round, as we will call them that career. So given the kind outlook there, Salone prosperity, a bleak, a dark. Again, optimistic, but that's not the reality. Unless we change something drastically, the president go through that painful approach we not intend for do. We will continue for see struggle at our country there. So let we pray for them rogue politicians here. Let God change them, let direct them on the right path. So then go do the right thing on behalf of Sierra Leoneans them. And above all, me fumble them, the one country where me and you to cherish as the motherland, as the place where me and you to call home, Mama Saloon. Let God bless that country day. And again, let God bless well. Me and Abdul Karim Kargbo, they say, until maybe Saturday or next Thursday, thank you and unatata.